Hey guys!
Hey-o!
Oh, it looks like the tunnel. Guys, this is a surprise live stream.
Hey-o!
Driving.
We would have gave you a hard no.
On the FDR today.
We would have said, what are you, nuts?
We would say, absolutely. If I'm not sure if anybody hears us because no one's in the live chat yet.
Oh, it takes a little bit.
And
they're shuffling in.
Oh, here's George.
Gorge.
Here we go. Gotius S says, hey. Alicia Riggs sings, hey. LD Originals in the chat. Guys.
Welcome aboard.
We're on a road trip. Guess what, guys?
Emergency road trip.
We're taking, not emergency.
Well, it's emergency client service.
Emergency client.
Service, we'll call it.
Well, we got hired for an emergency work assignment, a photo assignment.
North.
Way north of New York.
Yep.
So right now we're on the FDR drive.
They made us an offer we couldn't refuse.
Right. We are in a rental car. We are in a Hyundai
Sonata, black Hyundai Sonata, 4-door.
4-door.
No
black.
power or anything.
Wait. Yes, power drive.
Oh, no.
Power steering.
Power steering, yeah.
And here's Hudson. Oh, look at the big yawn.
There's the Hudster.
Of course, we don't leave and go anywhere without the Hudster. So here he is. Oh, he's giving me a kiss. Oh, sweet boy.
Boom, boom, into the ground.
Look at him.
Yeah, he's great.
Oh my God, another yawn. Okay.
Guys, there's the Rockefeller.
So let me show you. Look, this is the 59th Street Bridge.
That's East River.
59th Street Bridge. I think they call it the Ed Koch Bridge now, but
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't call it that. I call it the 59th Street Bridge.
Uncle Floyd Bridge.
And now we're on the FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt Drive, East River Drive, if you will. This is Roosevelt Island. Wow,
Yeah.
it's really weird light.
Yeah,
Sorry,
weird
guys.
light. It's coming through. It's dark in here. It's light out there.
Right, that's Roosevelt Island that
Here
you
we are.
see.
This is the Upper East Side.
We're in the We're in the Upper East Side now.
How's
On
everybody
the
doing today?
FDR Drive.
Happy Tuesday.
Yeah, happy Tuesday. Are you taking a vacation? No, Katarina Falcone. This is a work assignment
Hardly.
that just came up this morning. I mean, literally, we were contacted early this morning that it's a client that we've worked with for in the past, but the emergency came up that they need photographs like pronto, like tomorrow.
It's a typical December thing.
Right, exactly. When are you guys leaving to go to Florida? Because
what time?
They know we go to Florida in I'm gonna just show you.
We'd have to rent a car. We'll do that for you.
Right. That we know we go to Florida in January, and they're like, when? But they weren't sure if we're leaving in December. They were like, when are you going? We're like, oh, we're still here. We're like, oh, thank goodness, because we need you up north in New England tomorrow. And how soon can you get there? And we're like, okay, well, we have to drive. And they're like, okay, well, we got you covered. We'll rent you a car, and
off you go.
You're off you go. And I'm like, okay, well, we need to wrap up a few things in the morning for another client, but we can leave in the afternoon. They're like, okay, that will work, but you have to be at on the job site tomorrow by early by 9 a.m. the latest. We're like, okay, well, we'll leave tonight. We'll be up north. They'll put us up. We can't talk about the work assignment non-disclosure agreement, but at any rate, here we are in the car.
Yeah. And off we go.
So let me show you Hudson again.
There's the Hudster. There's Gracie Mansion.
He's here. Oh yeah, the mayor's mansion is right there.
Yep.
And
beautiful day.
And thank God that we're able to drive today, because guess what? On Friday, hopefully we'll be able to finish our work assignment tomorrow, because Friday a big storm is headed to New England, where we're headed, and we would be snowed in probably for days and days and days.
Stormy weather.
So we're gonna try to wrap this work assignment up by tomorrow. Is our shoot. Any leftovers we might have to take care of in the morning on Thursday.
And get the hell out of here.
And then leave. We'll be back in the city by Thursday night.
Like a bat out of hell.
Is our plan. If everything goes according to plan. But sometimes plans don't. Those plans have plans for me.
Yeah, that man's hands have plans for me.
Exactly.
That man's hands have plans for me.
So guys, we're in Harlem now. This is the section of Manhattan we're in. Is that a car chase? Yeah, who knows? CAK813 loves road trips with James and Karla.
Yeah, this is a little different one.
Annie Dennis is saying hello to James, Karla, and Hudson. Yeah,
we're
so
gonna go right through my old stomping grounds.
Right, so we're gonna be going through a lot of states, guys. We're going up.
All the states are small.
We're going up to New England. Guess where we're going?
New Hampshire.
No.
Me.
Don't give it away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They were supposed to guess.
No, Massachusetts. I was thinking of a place we have to go through.
No. All right, James gave it away.
No, it's a secret. No one heard it. They didn't hear it.
They heard.
Guys, pretend you didn't hear it.
Oh, Jack Rabb says, hey guys, I just popped into the back seat. Jack Rabb, thank you for the Christmas card. We got it in the mail.
Jack Rabb, fantastic job.
Thank you for the Christmas card.
We got room for a couple more in the back seat with Jack in Hudson.
Adriana Rodriguez, thank you so much for ordering a book. Adriana, I am sorry, but I didn't have a chance to mail your book today. I have it all packaged and ready for you, but it will get. Hopefully, I'll be able to mail it on Friday once we get back into Manhattan.
People drive, you know.
I didn't hear. Oh, they didn't hear where we're going.
No.
Oh.
Jim's mumbling.
You're coming towards Connecticut. Yes. But I think some people heard, but some people didn't.
Good.
So the people that heard, if you want to keep it a secret, fine. But guess where we're headed, guys?
Mum's the word.
First guess to guess correctly. Oh, wait. We'll go with the city even. Oh. The city. I'll need the city and the state. Where our work assignment is. Oh, we're crossing into the Bronx.
Concrete under your feet.
Okay. So James did not give away the.
Hey, look at him. King B.
Wow, look at all those new.
Yeah, those are new.
Oh
look,
my
King
God.
B painted down
Okay.
here.
Shh. Easy. A lot of traffic. Look, aggressive driving.
Whoa.
Aggressive driving to head into the Bruckner. We're gonna take the
King
Bruckner
B.
Expressway. Yes, through the Bronx. We're in the Bronx now, guys. It's official.
Yeah,
We've crossed
we're on the dreaded Bruckner.
No, not Camden, Maine, not Springfield, not Boston, Mass. Nope.
Boston, Massachusetts.
Welcome to the Bronx. Looks, guys, welcome to the Bronx.
Going through Karla's old turf.
Yep. We're in where I was born. Not here in the South Bronx. I wasn't born in the South. I grew up in the North Bronx.
The Bronx is up and the battery's down.
But here's the Bronx. We're going to take a drive through the Bronx.
Oh my God, this doesn't look good.
This is the South Bronx, guys. Before we get on the highway, we're going to be on Bruckner Boulevard.
Look, the gas station is all boarded up.
Otherwise known as the Bronx. Mr. Bob Newell says this drive makes me nervous. So, nope, not Manchester, Orphan Annie. Keep on guessing.
Keep guessing.
We need the city and the state. You get a Christmas card and a autograph, because that's a tough one.
It might not arrive for Christmas, but hey.
No, but I think it was.
Yeah. Wow, look at this guy. He's
Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Not that far from there, Lally and Deanna.
Yeah,
Very close, actually.
Yeah.
Very close
It's
to
not
there.
the same thing, is it?
No.
Boom, boom. Oh, look at this.
No, we're not headed to Florida.
No, not yet.
Lori, we're heading north, not south.
No.
We're going to head on Interstate 95, our good friend Interstate 95, but we're headed north.
Yeah, look at this traffic,
We're in the Bronx
guys.
now.
Oh, my God.
We're on Bruckner Boulevard.
No.
It's wall-to-wall traffic.
Yeah, this is no good.
We had a feeling that we were going to hit some bad holiday traffic.
I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, boy. Well,
okay.
Oh, I think people are making a turn.
Oh, no, it's blocked off up here to get on the Bruckner.
So we have to bushwhack through the Bronx?
I don't know yet, honey. We don't know.
Luckily, I know the Bronx like the back of my hand, having grown up in the Bronx. So I know every side street, every little way to get through.
Yep.
It's not a problem. If there's going to be, we got a full tank of gas, right?
Yeah.
Wow, we already used an eighth of a tank?
No, it's just how you're looking at it.
No. Concord, New Hampshire. No, not Concord. It's going to be a tough one to guess. Bennington, Vermont? No. Keene, New Hampshire? Nope. Nashua, New Hampshire? Wait, Jack Rabb got it. Oh my God, Jack Rabb.
Jack Rabb gets a
Jack
photograph.
Rabb, you get another photograph. The answer is Portland, Maine.
Ding,
Yes,
ding,
you
ding,
are
ding,
right.
ding,
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 ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding,
All right.
ding. I can't believe you got it. That's amazing.
My ding-a-ling.
Jack, you are a mind reader. A mind reader. Let me show you Hudson.
I don't know if we should go through the back way or I don't know what's
I
going
think
on
maybe
here.
we should go through the back way.
No, I don't know. I don't know if we can turn.
Why don't we go through the back way?
That's what I'm going to do.
Why don't we
I
take...
think we have to anyway. So.
I got it. Why don't we take why don't we take Castle Hill and cut through the Merritt that way on Castle Hill?
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Guys, you know I know every street in the Bronx, so this is not a problem. This is not a problem for us.
Yep.
Will you visit Rev Jen? I don't think we're gonna have time for. We asked Rev Jen where she was. She's a little further north of Portland, Maine, but she is going to be nearby us. It really depends on how fast we finish our work assignment. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of time for social visits, because there's a big snowstorm headed to New England on Friday. So we honestly want to drive up, get our work done, and drive back and be safe and not be caught in a snowstorm. So what is the issue here with the Bruckner?
It's the usual.
The usual.
Yeah,
okay.
it goes to one lane.
Yeah.
Nothing out of the ordinary here, guys.
Yeah, guys, this is very, very.
We're in the Bronx right now.
We're in the South Bronx. We're by St. Anne's Avenue. St. Anne's, you know, this was an area of the Bronx that had a lot of issues back in the day, and I mean issues meaning.
It's Mott Haven, right across.
Right, we're in Mott Haven. It actually, guys, this area of the Bronx had a lot of factories. It actually was developed for one of the piano factories for Steinway Pianos.
Yes, it was. Yep.
Was here. There was a lot of piano factories in this part of the Bronx. And if you go back way, way, way back for when the Bronx was first settled, like in the 1700s, there was also a lot of Germans lived in this neighborhood because there was a lot of beer halls and beer manufacturing.
Yep, for sure.
Gummy Bear says, I'm just here for the free cheese and crackers.
The Bronx. The Bears.
So, guys, we're in the Bronx.
Doing the creep and beep.
Doing the creep and beep. We're on Bruckner Boulevard.
It's actually not too bad.
No.
It's been a lot worse. At least we're moving.
At least we're moving. We're moving and shaking, guys.
It's going to be a little creep and beep all the way probably to Bridgeport, so.
Right. Johnny Azaria says hi. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, we're on the road. Maybe we'll pass you.
HC teacher just stopped to say hi. Not feeling good.
HC teacher.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear that.
HC teacher.
HC teacher, let me show you Sweet Boy Hudson.
Everybody in the chat, keep HC teacher in your thoughts and prayers.
Look at him. He's checking out the situation in the Bronx. Look at him. Look at him.
Yep.
Oh, how cute he looks.
Yep.
Oh my God, he looks adorable looking out the window.
Yep.
So, Bruckner Boulevard. Guys, we're in the Bronx.
Yep.
We are headed north. North.
There's a way through there, but you want to try it?
Yeah, let's try it, guys. We're gonna bushwhack. We're not gonna stay in this traffic. We're gonna take a detour because James and Carla know the Bronx like the back of their hands, especially me because I grew up in the Bronx.
Yep.
So when there's a big traffic tie-up like there is over there,
yep,
we avoid it and we go around.
Yep.
A lot of people have a very bad misconception of the South Bronx, that it's dangerous to drive through. I don't agree with that. You just have to know where you're going.
Yep.
Now we're in Port Morris.
Yeah, I take a left up here.
Port Morris.
We'll see if we can get on this.
You see, there's still some residential areas. See, people, there are some homes here, but for the most part, this is a very industrial part of the South Bronx.
Yep. Oh, wow. Yep.
There's some more homes.
Yep.
I mean, this is just, we're going to just feed right back onto
but we
Bruckner
saved a
Boulevard,
little,
but we probably saved a good, 10 minutes or so.
Yeah. No, but we're getting up on the highway, so.
Right.
Looks like
Yeah, HC teacher, we hope you feel better. We hope.
Yeah, hope HC teacher, keep her in our thoughts and prayers.
It's, winter's a tough time. With the changing weather, you can get sick pretty easily.
Yeah.
We brought lots of warm, oh, look at the graffiti.
Yeah, that looks nice. Send.
We brought lots of warm clothes, and for Hudson too, because it could be really chilly.
Yep.
Lonnie says you have street smarts. Oh, Jacob Hall said, "Hi, Karla and James. Looks like a lovely day there. I watched a movie the other day. All I Want for Christmas. They own the 12th Avenue Diner. Does it actually exist?"
There was diners way over there.
There is no 12th Avenue.
There, that's West Side Highway.
Right. So I think that
was it an old movie?
Right. If it was an old movie, maybe, but there is no 12th Avenue now. Hey, look at that.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
done well.
Yeah. Is that Logic?
Yeah, it is. It probably is Logic. Yeah.
All right.
So this area of the Bronx, Port Morris, has a lot of
Get out anymore here. I don't know.
Yeah, it's up there.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, to east. There'll be a left. There's because Baldor Foods is probably definitely going there.
Yep.
Or they're going, you know where they're going? They're going to the
Terminal Market.
To Terminal Market, but we could always get on by the Terminal Market.
Yeah.
So we can always cut through the Terminal Market. Guys, we're just talking strategy of how to get through the traffic. I'm talking about the Hunts Point Terminal Market. That's where probably a lot of these trucks are headed, but we could always detour through there as well if we had to. Kirk says a lot of artists in the Bronx. Yes. The movie was from 1991. It had a turning door to the diner. No. So Jacob Hall, there was no 12th Avenue in Manhattan in 1991.
Maybe when the West Side Highway was elevated?
Right. Maybe back in the day when
I remember when it was.
The West Side Highway was elevated. This is like Robert Moses is the one who developed the West Side Highway. So maybe even before the West Side Highway was built. Big trucks like that make me nervous when I'm driving. Tristan F saying,
Sure, yeah.
There's going to be a lot of trucks because this is the major thoroughfare to get to the Bronx Terminal Market, which is where you get all your fresh produce comes in and is distributed at the Terminal Market, including also the Fulton Fish Market relocated there as well. It used to be in downtown Manhattan, by the South Street Seaport, but it's relocated to the Bronx as well. So it's a major hub. This is an industrial hub we're in. See Bruckner Expressway to the left?
Yeah, I'll get over there.
See Hunts Point Market, keep right.
Yeah.
That's where all the Baldor specialty foods are headed.
Yeah. The 2 lanes will get on.
I've always loved riding on the Bruckner Expressway growing up, says Ian Melillo.
Yeah, so...
This is like the Van Wyck any time of day, Jack Rabb is saying.
Yeah, you beat the Van Wyck.
Exactly.
Seinfeld.
So the Bruckner is always, it's always...
Seinfeld reference.
A traffic pinch point, if you will.
Yeah, you love that. I love that pinch point word.
Rev Jen, sorry, I lived in the Bronx for 20 years.
Nice
Rev
job,
Jen, where did you live? Rev Jen, did you hear that we're headed to Portland, Maine? That tomorrow we'll be in Portland, Maine?
Working.
We got a job assignment up there. So we're not going to be too far from you. Let me show you Hudson, because looking at traffic is boring.
Yep.
Looking at Hudson is fun. There's Hudson. He's in the back seat. We've got a Hyundai Sonata. It's a 4-door car.
Yep.
Nice and roomy. Nice big trunk for our photo equipment. We're set.
Yep.
It's probably too cold to put his window down, don't you think? Oh, God. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, God. Look how cute this is, guys.
I still think it was quicker. It can be more.
I agree. Because all these guys are going to get off to the right, so that's going to help us out. All right, let me bring it around to the front again.
Yeah,
That was cute, right, guys?
Yeah.
Eugene McGeever's watching from the UK right now. Hudson's looking for his dog friends, John PS30 is saying.
Yeah?
Oh, how long will you be in Portland for? 1 day. Not even a whole entire day. Hopefully we can finish our shoot tomorrow in Portland, Maine, and then we'll probably stay overnight because we probably won't be finished until after dark. It gets dark there probably by like 3:30, 4 p.m. And then we'll drive back the next morning, Thursday morning.
Yep. Bright and early.
Bright and early. But that's, you know, if we had managed to finish the shoot, you know, there's a lot of ifs, ands, and buts in between.
If it's and buts for candy and nuts, right, guys?
Oh, where's Yankee Stadium? Kirk, it's on the other side of the Bronx. We're
heading away from it.
We're on the eastern end of South Bronx. That's in the South Bronx as well, but that's all towards the western side. Yeah, but that one goes to the terminal market only.
Yeah, no, there's two, but it's good.
Yes, 101st, 61st Street, Yankee Stadium. Christian Hansen says, "Let's laugh out loud. It is Stetson. George knows about butts."
Yeah.
Oh, how often do you guys get last minute requests, or is this common during this time of year? Kayana Maria.
Year, yeah.
Kayana Maria.
Stuff.
You know what? We've gotten a lot of last minute requests in December, including to do a Christmas tree shoot for some. We have a client that decorates many lobbies of famous buildings with Christmas trees and decorations, and that's one of the clients that we normally do work for at this time of year. And he always surprises us.
This has nothing to do with that.
This has nothing to do with that.
We can't talk about what this
Right. This is an architectural shoot. We really can't talk about the client because it's one that we had to sign a non-disclosure agreement about. Oh, Rev Genesario just sent us $10. You have my address. You are welcome anytime. I'd love to see you. Oh, Rev Gen, thank you so much. That's so sweet.
So this is the South Bronx. We're underneath the Bruckner Expressway.
Exactly.
We're behind a Honda CR-V. We're in a Hyundai Sonata.
Yes. Jack Rapp says the seat of your pants flexibility is the key to a successful trip. We couldn't agree with you more. Hey, Dolly Girl Twins is in the chat. Dolly Girl, we're in the road. We're on the road. We're taking a road trip.
Hudson's here.
Hudson's here. He's got his head out the window. We're in the Bronx. This is Hudson, checking out the South Bronx. Guys, we're at 137th Street and the access road to the Bruckner Expressway. We haven't really moved very far. There's a lot of traffic. This part of the journey might take us at least an hour just right here.
Yeah, at least. Just gotta stay.
Hudson likes looking at all the people, traffic. Look at his cute little ear. When will you be going to Florida in January? JC is asking.
Yeah, a couple
JC,
weeks.
We don't have a specific date when we're leaving yet because it totally depends on the weather. But sometime, probably the first week in January, if not the second week.
Bring up Waze and just see if I should stay underneath. Or not now. No, I guess not.
Guys, Johnny Azaria, are you still in the chat?
Anybody that can bring up Waze.
Does anybody, because I'm streaming right now and trying to read the chat, and James is driving, can anybody bring up the traffic app Waze for us and find out if there's an accident on the Bruckner Expressway or something that's causing such a big traffic tie-up that maybe we should not even get on the Bruckner? Because
well, that would almost be impossible now. But
I mean, I'm curious why we're not moving. If anybody has access to that traffic app. Yeah, I would bail into the middle lane. I would bail into the middle lane. Everybody's bailing into the middle lane. Okay. We can't stay in this lane anymore.
Try, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
Guys, we're bailing out of our left lane. You gotta make a move. You gotta just, you only can go with the flow so far, and then you just have to.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got a red light. Now we're gonna decide if I should just stay on there and get.
Mike Landry just sent us $5 Canadian.
Work, babe?
Yep, that's what I think. Hi, Karla, James, and Hudson. I've been to Portland, Maine. I'm 7 hours away. You'll enjoy it there. Safe travels. Oh, do you have a recommendation? I think there's an old diner in Portland, Maine. Maybe James and I can have lunch at this old diner in Portland, Maine. But I mean, it depends on how, how it goes.
Does anybody have the traffic app on the Bruckner right now?
Karla, traffic update. There was an incident on the M10 bus on Frederick Douglass Boulevard, Cathedral Parkway. No, that's...
Thank you, though.
No, that doesn't help, but thank you for looking that up. I think I'm cut through in Castle Hill.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to take a detour. We know a way.
No, it's once you get in there, though, it is moving.
You think?
Yeah, it's just getting in there.
All right. James has said
I got to go straight.
He's going to go for it. He's going straight onto the Bruckner.
Bushwhacking.
With all the...
No, I'm not going on the Bruckner.
Oh, we're not. We're going to stay on the access road.
Yep.
Okay. So we're not going to do like these people.
No.
Okay, guys, we're staying straight.
I just have a feeling.
James has a feeling.
Yep.
When you got to go, you got to go with your gut. Oh.
I didn't see that coming.
You didn't see that coming. A jackknife tractor trailer. Hudson, you got to stay back. Hudson, stay back.
Yeah, I put this window down. I put it up because I thought it'd get cold. That's all.
Oh my God. How is this tractor trailer going to make it through?
Yeah, he's making a turn. He's doing it. He's trying, he's...
Castle Hills, where J-Lo lived, and my husband. Oh, you lived in Castle Hill. Oh, cool.
Yep.
Oh, there's a Portland. I went, Karla, in Paul McDonough saying there's a lighthouse in south coast of England called Portland.
Nice.
There's an accident in the Woodstock area now. Oh, it looks busy on the first part of the Bruckner Expressway, Nick G is saying.
Oh, I just went to the red.
I think we're good.
We'll see. More.
Yeah.
For the K,
Just put it on the bill. Put it on
put it on my tab.
No, put it on the Underhills bill.
Yeah, on the Underhills bill.
Put it on the Underhills bill. Guys.
Yeah, well, there's a red light here. Not too sure, but we're good.
There's a red light in the middle of Nowhereville here.
Yep.
So
that's what we do.
Guys, right underneath this is what's called the crack tracks.
Yep.
James and I
have put up photos of it.
We have put up photos of it, and in our book, Broken Windows, Graffiti NYC, we have documented the graffiti along the so-called crack tracks. Now, they call them the crack tracks. That's the name the graffiti artist gave it, because it's lined with crack vials. It used to be a freight track that's no longer used. There's still there's still like
the old Port Morris line.
It's the old Port Morris line. There's still tracks, but they're not active.
Yeah.
Hudson is making a nest in the back seat. Let me show you. Making a little nest. And here we go. We're driving again. If you want to close the window, I think he's going to get cold.
All right.
Guys?
That was a mistake.
Well, I think we're good. I like, I'm all for adventures. Driving through the South Bronx, guys. It's always an adventure.
Yep.
At least we're moving now.
Yeah, we're
in the right direction. That's all you gotta...
Hey, look.
Moving in the right direction. Wow. Wow, they've done a lot of building of new stuff around since we've been here, James.
Yep. There's a freight yard.
This is the freight yard. This is a freight lines that supply. The freights go to the Hunts Point Terminal Market. That's your major hub where you get all your produce from. At the grocery stores, it actually all comes from there, pretty much.
Yeah, that's a conduit.
The conduit, if you will. There's a lot of scrap metal places.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going to the Hunts Point Terminal Market, you could take this bridge right here.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of trucks peeling off.
Leggett Avenue. This is one of the ways to get to the terminal market.
Yep.
James and I have been to the terminal market many a times, You know, my father
Next.
was a longshoreman.
Yep. Next red light.
We had many a trip.
Next red light.
You got it. I'm holding it. You could see some freights down below. Oh, well, you can't really see them that great.
Yep.
But they're there.
Yeah. Oh, this is strange out here what they did.
I would just put it between your
Yeah,
legs.
it's perfect. Yep.
Pizza Man says, as a truck driver, I've heard many stories about Hunts Point Market.
What
How
about
it's
295 up there? What is this all about? 295 south.
Why would you go that way? You want to go that way? You want to try it?
No, I can't. No. Yeah, he thought I was coming.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't go that way. I mean, I would say I would go to we'll go to Castle Hill.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah,
Trust
nice.
me on it. We just got to go by Castle Hill. We'll be fine.
Yep.
Stay here to Castle Hill.
Yep.
Guys, James and I are just conversing of like when we're gonna peel off this access road and start heading on towards the highway.
Yeah, we gotta go over the Bronx River first.
Right,
we
we gotta go over the Bronx River Parkway first. James and I know our way around the Bronx, especially me because I grew up in the Bronx.
Oh, yeah,
so this is all
this ends right here.
familiar.
This ends have to go right.
Oh, right. Oh, guys, this is classic right here. This is a beautiful old building that you're gonna see. There used to be a pizza place right here.
Yep.
This was an old, oh wow, look at the traffic. He's directing traffic over here. Oh my God, what a mess this is. Oh, they closed this access point.
Yeah, for some
Oh
reason.
boy. This building is all gonna be maybe torn down. Okay, so now we're in Hunts Point section of the Bronx, guys.
Yep.
There's some graffiti by BG
And Nicer
and Bio.
Yep.
Tats Crew.
Yeah.
Here's a bodega, nice bodega, your typical Bronx bodega.
Yeah.
We're very familiar with this neighborhood. We're on Garrison Avenue. You're gonna be able to make a left up there.
I know, up by the tracks, right?
Yeah. We're gonna hit tracks at the end of this street, and then we'll be able to. You want me to open this for you?
Yeah.
If you want to hold that.
Yeah. Once you get a chance, yeah.
Why don't you let him go? Because
Yeah.
James, I'm gonna just dump. You want a sip or?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, so I'm gonna just if you want.
I will. We're gonna get a light up here.
just
We
go.
got a light up here anyway.
Why don't I just-
No. We got it.
Pour it out.
Yeah, up at the light here.
No, I got it.
We got it. There you go. You're good. So guys, it's Bryan Avenue in Garrison in the Bronx. A lot of folks will never get to see this little area.
Yeah, so
There's an old Valencia bakery out here.
Yes, there is a great bakery. James and I spent a lot of time in this section of the Bronx when we were documenting graffiti art because this is where the Tats Crew guys, the infamous Tats Crew, is headquartered here in Hunts Point.
Yep.
And there's some disused tracks over here where a lot of graffiti artists used to paint.
Yeah.
There's a lot of murals in this neighborhood.
Yeah. Here's where Valencia Bakery used to be, somewhere down here.
Yeah, Valencia Bakery was a great bakery that used to be here.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
Well, they're all making a left on that one way, so I guess they rerouted the traffic. So just go with the flow. It's with them. Wow, guys, they're really everything's different. If things were different, they wouldn't be the same.
Yeah. Things are different, huh?
So now we're on the access road to the Bruckner.
Yep.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to tell you about what gas prices are here in the Bronx.
Yep.
$3.55 if you're paying cash for regular unleaded.
Yep.
$3.95 for mid-grade, $4.25 for super unleaded 93 octane. It's 10 cents more a gallon if you're paying by credit card. I found 3 diners in Portland, Maine. Rev Jen saying, yeah, there's an old one, an old boxcar diner, I believe, Rev Jen. Yeah, Valencia Bakery. It's a great bakery. James and I have gotten some nice concha.
Yep.
Concha.
Yeah, concha.
Concha. You know, it's like a bread, like pastry,
Really just
shaped like a conch shell.
didn't they?
Concha.
They're a little nuts, right?
Pizza Man says you guys are doing a great job, Karla. You could start a Uber side gig.
Yeah, hey.
And guys, I mean, honestly, I am so familiar with all these side streets in the Bronx that it doesn't faze me at all when there's traffic. I can get off a highway and as I call, bushwhack.
Yep.
Oh, see, that's how they direct the traffic out of the Hunts Point Terminal Market. That's what I'm saying. They made it one way now.
Yeah, they made it one way.
So, Hudson sneezed. This is the Bronx River. So we got to cross the Bronx River, and then we can think about getting on the highway.
Now I think we're on the highway now. Is that right?
Yeah, he's good. He just... Okay, we're finally on the Bruckner.
Yeah.
Guys, we made it onto the Bruckner. You see these big buildings, big housing.
Housing projects, yep.
You know, there's public housing projects and lower rise. These are some high-rise units. Over here, too, on the left, those are definitely public housing.
Of course, there's a McDonald's. You find one of them at the gates of hell.
Yeah, usually.
Yep.
This is the old
The River
Bruckner,
Styx got a McDonald's there.
Plaza.
Yep.
Soon we'll be
merging.
nearing Castle Hill
and another
Avenue.
traffic hard ahead.
And that's what I had said. I said we could probably access it near Castle Hill. So it all worked out.
Yep.
An old white castle. You don't see too many of those anymore.
Yeah.
More
the
public
from
housing.
The 80s, from here to White Castle.
You know, guys, one of the reasons why there's a lot of public housing in the South Bronx is that there was a relocation project where they relocated a lot of people from the slums of Manhattan
Out here.
to the Bronx, and they built a lot of housing projects. You know, in the 1950s and 60s.
Yeah.
Are you going to live stream the whole trip, Raven?
We're going to give it a shot.
We're going to see if service will allow us. We'll live stream the whole trip. Yes, we will.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
We are not going to be staying in Portland, Maine tonight.
No.
We are staying in someplace nearby because all the hotels that, I mean, you know, they're paying for it, the client. I don't know. They found us a hotel in New Hampshire.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Because, you know, we have a dog, so, you know, we don't call him a dog. He's a service animal.
He's my little homie.
He's a person with fur. But, you know, some hotels are a little funny, even taking a service animal.
Especially up there, it seems. Yeah.
Especially up in New England. So we're staying in New Hampshire. They seem to not mind the dog as much.
Yeah.
We'll call it the dog, even though you and I know it's person with fur.
Yeah.
Let me show.
That used to be the old deaf school. I don't know if it still is.
Oh yeah, guys, this school over here was a school for the deaf.
Can they see it on the screen?
I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know if it's still a school for the deaf. Maybe you guys can look that up for me. I'm absolutely positive that it was a school for the deaf because I had a friend. Sorry. You see the turrets?
Yeah.
You see the turrets? I had a friend that was deaf.
Yeah, little house still.
Yeah, there's this. We always admired this stone face house. Oh, it's decorated for Christmas.
Beautiful house.
So guys, we're booking now. We're flying. So let me show you Mr. Hudson.
Here's
Oh, will we go?
Oh, look, they redid it. It's not there anymore. Castle Hill Liquors.
Oh my God! Now it's La
Masa.
Masa. Castle Hill Liquors is gone, and Frank D's is gone.
Yeah, it used to be an old speakeasy.
Oh my God!
Frank D's was down over there.
I know, but the other store was there.
Tally Ho Irish Bar there.
Right? No, there was another store there.
Gotcha. Second thing. Yep.
A costume place.
Yep. I remember what you're talking about. Yeah.
So now we're on the Bruckner. This is
another traffic pinch point.
Right. The sound of the road when driving has always relaxed me. That's not fair to dogs. They're much better than humans. See Lavender saying.
Yeah, you got it.
Now, let me show you sweet boy Hudson. Here he is.
Yep. James is here. Karla's here. Hudson's here.
There's a lot of there's sun coming in. That's why it's the light's kind of funny right now.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
So now this area of the Bronx is has some beautiful homes.
Yeah, it's nice out here.
Along the Pelham Parkway. There's some beautiful, beautiful homes.
Yeah.
And this leads to City Island. If you want to go to Orchard Beach and City Island,
Yep.
this is the way to go.
I think they're not Anthony from out here, right?
I think they are by not too far from where Frank B's was.
Yeah.
Yes, we are driving to Maine, Dakota, Melania Montgomery. We got booked for a work assignment in Portland, Maine.
Yep.
We're going to be driving to Portland, Maine, but tonight we're not going to make it to Portland, Maine. We're going to go to, we're staying a little inland. We're staying in New Hampshire where there's a lot more dog-friendly hotels.
The ocean? It's over the ocean to Scranton, Pennsylvania?
Dolly Girl is coming to town with one of my sisters. Wait a minute, wait it. And her hubby, NHL Art for Bus. Wait a minute.
Oh, I can't. Yeah.
And looking to invest in property. Oh my God, Dolly Girl Twins, that's awesome.
Nice. In where?
Oh, Dolly Girl Twins, we're going to talk more with you about it. Teenage Kicks Berlin is saying Berlin is in the house. What's up, guys?
Berlin. Wunderbar.
We're in the Bronx. We're in the Boogie Down
The Boogie Down Bronx.
The Boogie Down Bronx. This is Pelham Bay Park. It's a beautiful park.
Look at the graffiti.
Look at the graffiti on the truck. Oh, awesome.
Oh, that is cool.
Wow,
That's a good one.
I would have pulled over if we were on that
thanks.
access road.
Remember, there used to be, you could just pull over here.
Yeah. Many a picnic James and I have had in Pelham Bay Park.
Many a tear has to fall.
Eugene McGeever is giving us it's Argentina 2-0 Croatia in the semifinals of the World Cup. Extra good.
Nice.
Go Argentina. Hudson loves
Argentina.
Hudson has his Argentina
Viva Argentina
shirt.
Oh, yeah, just keep. Yeah.
Under the duvet again on the couch.
Nice, Paul
With
McDonough.
Paul McDonough.
Listening to Slayer.
Paul McDonough, we hope you're feeling better. He says he has a little cold.
Oh yeah, it's that time of year. Get run down.
Yeah, plus it snowed in London. We saw on the YouTubes the snow.
Yep.
How far away is Maine from New York? I've never been there. Jacqueline Barlotta, it probably is going to take us around 7 hours to drive there because of traffic.
Yep.
If there wasn't any traffic, I think we could be there in around 5.5 hours.
Yep.
But we've already wasted like at least a half hour in traffic.
No, it's been an hour since we picked up the car.
Oh, it's been an hour since we picked up the car, and we've only
on
gone
Lafayette Street.
And we've only gone like what, 10 miles?
Right near Astor Place.
Rev Genesario just sent us $10. Miss Portland Diner. Oh,
nice.
A marginal way vintage dining car. It closed Wednesday. Wait a minute. Wait, it's closed on Wednesdays?
Wow.
It opens at Thursday, 7 a.m.
Oh, we'd have to get
Why
a
is it
picture
closed on Wednesdays? That sucks.
Yeah, what are they, doctors? They're on a golf course.
Yeah, what kind of diner is closed on Wednesdays? Why isn't it closed on a Monday?
Yeah, anytime. I mean, diner's 24 hours. Hey.
Pizza Man says, would taking the Amtrak have been faster, or does your client pay for the car? Our client pays for our car rental, but it definitely would not have been faster taking Amtrak, because Amtrak is nowhere. I mean, it just, we have to have a car because we have all this photo equipment.
Yeah.
And with Hudson, you know, it's just too, we've done Amtrak, not yet with Hudson, but we plan on doing Amtrak with Hudson. We took New Jersey Transit with Hudson.
Hey, this is Co-op City.
This is Co-op City. This is a very big development in the Bronx.
Yeah.
It's a huge development.
2 huge developments.
Things are different in Maine, Rev Jen says. Closed on Wednesday.
Course.
Oh, that's a shame, because I think that's the old boxcar diner that we wanted to photograph.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can photograph it anyway.
Yeah, maybe there'll be less cars, you know.
Yeah, maybe there won't be any cars in front of it because it'll be closed.
Yeah, this is Co-op City, Bartow Avenue.
Rev Jen, do you have a car while you're in Maine, or do you not have a car? I know that you weren't driving, and I'm just curious. So this is Co-op City, and there's a
big mall.
A big mall, not a mall, but like a group of stores.
Well, yeah.
Because a mall is indoors. This is like outdoors. Right. How long is the drive? 5-6 hours?
Yeah, from here about 6.
If there wasn't any traffic, it would take about 5.5 hours from our apartment in New York City to get to Portland, Maine. But we've already wasted an hour in traffic, so...
no, we would have spent about, maybe a half hour, 35 minutes extra.
So, I mean, altogether...
We're not going to get out of the city scot-free.
Right. Always there's traffic in and
Always.
around New York City, and especially driving from Manhattan into the Bronx. We expected that. Co-op City is the largest co-op in America. Time will tell. Thank you for that. I knew it was a large development. It's enormous. From Erie, I could have put on 75 miles by now, Jack Rabb is saying.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Rev Jen doesn't drive. She doesn't have a car and she doesn't drive.
Gotcha. We're coming up to Mount Vernon.
Yeah, Mount Vernon is
Little kind of suburb of the Bronx.
right where we went.
Yeah.
We went to Mount Vernon for a photo shoot and we live streamed from it. This was one that we did
Right over the border of the Bronx.
right over the border of the North Bronx from the last stop in Wakefield and to Mount Vernon. We photographed the beautiful artwork over the one of the bridges that goes over the Hudson River, the Harlem River line and the New Haven line,
Metro
right?
North, yeah.
Metro North.
I think Heavy D was from Mount Vernon.
Yeah, let me show you. Let me show you the scene here. That's Co-op City.
Yeah, that's heading out to City Island over there.
That's headed down to City Island. Pizza Man says you're doing a great job, James, driving.
Oh, we're
James
giving it
is
a
a
shot.
very good driver. Very good.
Giving it a chance, you know. Hyundai Sonata's doing great.
Hyundai Sonata's handling well. That's the rental car we're driving. It's from Hertz Rent-A-Car.
Yep.
It's cold in Europe right now. Awesome weather in New York State. John PS30 says maybe too late, but maybe. I think so, John PS30. All the leaves are off the trees already.
It's colder out here.
It's colder up where we're going, so the leaves have been off the trees for quite some time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that guy's gonna. That guy. He's gonna lose his tire very soon.
You see that?
Guys, this is not good.
No, it was both. It was the whole front steering.
The whole front thing is going shimmy.
Gotta love a Jeep Wrangler.
Oh, you got to stay away from this white Jeep. That tire
you're
is.
not going a little
He's gonna
too
blow
fast.
out very soon. That front tire on the driver's side was shimmying like there was no tomorrow.
North train.
There's the Metro North train right there.
Yeah.
Honk at him. Yeah, stay.
Rochelle
Yeah, we're
Color.
staying away from it. Oh, it snowed in Maine on Sunday.
Yeah.
Pizza Man saying our reception's cutting out. Yeah, guys, you know when you drive.
Yeah, when we go underneath the train tracks and stuff.
Yeah, it should be getting better already.
By the Hever.
We just keep on driving. We're back to better reception.
Yeah, the high voltage lines.
It's already back. Thank you, Pizza Man, for letting us know. There's nothing we can do about it when you're driving.
It's gonna be like through here by the tracks. Probably with the train going by too.
No, I'm not driving, Gummy Bear. That's why I'm holding the gimbal and talking. James is driving.
Yeah,
See?
I'm driving. Look,
James has got his hands. He's giving the thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm, driving.
Driving. He's driving.
10 and 2 it is.
No, Hudson's driving.
Yeah, Hudson can drive. He'll take over the wheel.
Jackie Chan must be driving that Jeep.
Yeah, you saw that, right?
Like Umar Adama saying.
Yeah, you saw that. My gosh.
Tunisia Roll saying road trip.
How are the hamsters, Umara?
Let me show you Mr. Hudson. He's in the back seat. There he is.
Yep. This is New Rochelle.
Look at him asleep on James's Carhartt jacket.
Yeah.
He's
Remember
got
they tried to rebrand this New Rock City?
Yeah, New Rock City, New Rochelle. That's where.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. New Rock City.
Trying to make the kids like that.
Tristan F said Hudson looks so cute.
I'm down with it. New Rock City. I'm
New
down.
Rock City. James is using directions from Kramer. Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Guys, we're on a road trip. We're headed to
I think we
Maine.
need the Easy Pass soon.
Oh, Easy Pass.
Yeah. How much is it?
$1.66 for the toll for Easy Pass.
Yep.
All right, I'm holding it up.
Wow, someone's really going slow up here.
Wow. This is an Easy Pass, guys. This is the way you pay the tolls. Ours is filthy and all, but we have it so we can go. That way you save on tolls. Every day is an adventure for Hudson, Andy would say. Blue Star is saying, "Oh, sweet Hudson."
Yeah, we might cut in and out a little bit over here.
No, we're doing all right.
All right.
Just chilling out. Oh, what's the thing stuck to the windshield? This is the Easy Pass that the car rent for the use of their Easy Pass. I have my own. That's a little hack. If you're going to rent a car from New York City, if you can buy from Easy Pass, you can sign up online. You can buy your own transponder. That's what I'm holding in my hand.
Yeah, where is that now?
And you can, we haven't gotten to it yet.
Oh, here it is up here. I see.
You can pay yourself. So that's what we're doing. Here comes the transponders. You see, it's not a toll booth. You just drive underneath these things. See, we're driving underneath it right now, and it's reading our.
That's them reaching into your wallet.
It's right. It reached into our Easy Pass wallet and pulled out $1.66.
Yeah.
So now I can take that thing down. I don't have to hold it up there anymore, and we're good. So that saves you money on the tolls.
Yeah.
We are going to Maine. We are going to Portland, Maine. We got hired by a client. This is one of our repeat clients. They contacted us early this morning with an emergency shoot that they needed us to get there as soon as we could. We said we could be there tomorrow. Here's the train right here.
The rain in Maine falls mainly on the Spain. Here's some snow.
Wow, there's snow. There's snow on the ground, guys. There's snow on the ground here. We're almost to Connecticut. We're still in New York. We're in Mamaroneck, New York, and there's snow on the ground. Guys, it's only like, what, 30 degrees out?
Yeah.
30 degrees Fahrenheit, I think, something like that. If somebody wants to look up what's the current temperature in Mamaroneck, New York, that's where we are, and there's snow on the ground. So it won't bill you for the one on the windshield from Hertz. No, because it's locked inside this plastic thing. If you want to use it, you got to open up. You see this latch? You slide it out.
Takes out the lead.
Right. It's like you know how if you're an old school
like a Faraday shield.
Right. If you're like, you know how you used to put all your film inside this leaded bag?
Yeah.
You know, so you could go through the X-ray machine at the airport.
Sure, yeah.
That's what it's like.
A Faraday bag.
Yes. We are on I-95. Yes, we are. I hope you're dressed. Robert Parker says, I hope you're dressed warmly for Maine. Well, we packed a lot of layers. We're not dressed warmly right now because we're inside the car. We took off all our jackets, but we have a lot of layers, and I've got mittens and scarves. Yep. And James bought his winter boots. What are they? Timberlands. His Timbos. You know. How long does the trip take from Maine to New York City? Noble Sweetness is asking. It's if door to door where our shoot is, it's around 5.5 hours. But we're not going to go directly there because we're going to lose light. We were
never expected to be doing this today.
Right, we never expected to be doing this today. Otherwise, we would have left a lot earlier. We're going to be driving in the dark, guys, because
we got this notification. Jim spit out his coffee this morning.
Right, we got an email when we woke up at around what? What did we wake up around 7:30 this morning?
Yeah, it's early for us.
And we got an email from the client asking, where are you? Are you guys?
Jim spit out his coffee.
Right, are you guys available? And they were willing to pay us extra for us to get up there, quickly. So, we took the job because, you don't say no to a good job, especially for a repeat client, and when they're willing to pay extra. Now, we're in a rich neighborhood now. These are beautiful homes. Let me show you.
Big homes.
Big mansions.
Big mansions.
Mamaroneck has beautiful homes, beautiful big mansions.
Yep.
I've had a pair of Timberlands for 20 years. They're great, Jack Rabbit saying. I would say James's are probably older than 20 years old. Oh, Rye Playlands. Guys, if you ever watch the Mariah Carey video, that is where she shot Fantasy. The
sweet fantasy baby.
Sweet fantasy baby. You know what? I don't sound like Mariah Carey. Not even close. She shot it at Rye Playland.
Yeah, when she's on the roller skates.
Yeah. Adriana Regina
and also
says...
Big was shot there, too.
Oh, right. Exactly. Take the opportunities. Andy Wood says you can't say no to a repeat client. Exactly. We bend over backwards for any of our clients that are repeat clients because not only that, it's good. Not only is a good business practice, but they might let other clients know, like how we were so accommodative.
Yeah,
like we dropped everything just to take this job. Yeah, exactly. exactly.
You know, James has a screw loose.
Right. Insane enough to drive in the wintertime to Maine. Yeah.
Right. But I did spit out my coffee when I read it.
Yeah. I mean, we're paying for the rental car, but they said they would reimburse us for it. But, you know, we just put it on our credit card for now.
Yeah, they're good for it.
We're not worried about it. I'm sure they'll reimburse us for it.
We might hit traffic along this stretch, guys.
And they might also have to reimburse us for the dirty paw print that Hudson left on the back seat.
Yeah, lightly colored upholstery.
Yeah, with the car rental, they gave us a lightly colored interior, which, you know, if you have a dog, you like a black interior.
Yeah.
They will recommend you to other clients. Exactly, Rev Genesario. They will say, wow, they were so easy to work with, and they, you know, they dropped everything to come and, you know, do this emergency photo shoot. So
Portchester up next, guys. White Plains.
Portchester, White Plains. Up there's some. Nope, that's not a police officer.
No, usually they hide there.
Yeah. You build a rapport with clients. Exactly, guys. So if you're thinking of becoming a photographer, you know, especially like. It's really good to build up a good relationship with them, because you never know, they might mention you in a meeting like with other businesses, and then it's like our whole business basically has been through word of mouth. Like, we built up our client list really from one telling the other to telling the other, and then, you know, then we post it on our website too, the ones that we can, you know, that are not non-disclosure shoots. And then they see what kind of work we've done, and they like the quality, and they you know, they like how we're very, you know, that they like how professional we are, and
right,
and that's it. Yeah. White clam pizza. Yes, that is a New England pizza. Is yes, white
lobster roll.
Pepe's is famous for their white clam pizza.
Yeah, Pepe's. You know, I like the other one better. Salads.
Mrs. Matthews says rapport and reputation goes well. Exact. Begets beautiful. Exactly. Adriana Rodriguez agrees referrals are the best business. Dr. Ray Ray is saying good afternoon, everyone.
Hey, Dr. Ray Ray.
Where are we going to? Guys, we are on
a
trip to Portland, Maine. We got hired for a work assignment, an architectural shoot in Portland, Maine. We are headed to New Hampshire for tonight. We're going to be staying overnight in New Hampshire, and then in the morning, we'll live stream that too. We'll drive from New Hampshire to Maine through the mountains,
it's
right?
Not as far as it seems. No, it's not bad.
But
no, it's just hills. It's the opposite direction of the White Mountains.
Right, but we're going to be showing you the White Mountains tonight.
You won't be able to see much,
Yeah, you won't be able to see much because it will be pitch black. But
yeah, there's not, you know, no city life up there.
Yeah, maybe we can show you more of the mountains tomorrow.
Yeah. There, yeah. This is, I think. No, this isn't it.
Gummy Bear saying and doing a. Thank you.
Thanks, Gummy Bear.
Nick G
We're heading into Connecticut right now.
Guys, we're crossing the line. We're in another state. We're out of New York. We're in Connecticut.
Did you tell Nick G what car we have?
Nick G, we're driving a Hyundai Sonata. It's handling well.
It's doing fine.
Jimmy Hill says White Mountains. Well, I mean, they'll be white now. There's snow on the ground in New Hampshire, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, Mount Washington's up there.
Yeah, Mount Washington.
That's the highest recorded wind on planet Earth.
Yeah, the highest recorded wind on planet Earth, and of all the countries, even worse than Russia?
Yep, it's the worst weather in the world.
Is
Mount Washington.
On top of Mount Washington in New Hampshire. I don't know if we're going to be able to get up to Mount Washington, New Hampshire. That's a little bit out of the way for us this trip.
Far north.
Yeah, that's kind of far north. Look, there's where James grew up. James grew up in Bridgeport.
BPT.
Look at the cell phone that's dressed as a tree. There's a cell phone. Do you see that, guys? That's a cell phone tree. It's a cell phone tree. Do you guys?
BPT. Big shout out to 203.
Nick G, do you have those things in the UK? Do you have a cell phone tower disguised as an evergreen tree?
That's an evergreen tree.
Nick's had a few Kias over the years, and they're okay. Now, yeah, we're not in a Kia, we're in a Hyundai, but I guess...
I think it's the same thing.
Oh, really?
I think, because they're both Korean. And I think both, you know, a lot of that thing is shared.
Oh! Mall included an indoor mall, but not anymore,
so
right?
What I thought. Or did they tear that down to build?
English Muffins used to be over here, the
factory's
factory.
Oh, I see the factory.
Oh, still
Remember
there.
you'd always smell it?
Yeah. I will require 24 hours notice to pack, please. Laugh out
Yeah,
loud.
no, we packed for you, Jack.
Brad 2030 says you guys should have more car streams. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Hudson threw you in some.
Yeah, guys, please give this video a thumbs up. I'm taking a commercial break.
Yeah, we're being YouTubey.
Give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying our road trip.
Hit the notification bell.
Hit the notification bell
It's gone.
so you'll know that we're on our next road trip.
The Thomas's plane is gone.
Yeah, I figured that's probably gone. It's too
This
expensive.
is,
No one wants to stay in Connecticut
This is
anymore.
downtown Greenwich right over here, Maple
Yeah,
Avenue.
we're in fancy Greenwich, Connecticut.
That's what
Fancy,
everybody thinks I'm gonna
fancy
think in Connecticut.
schmancy Greenwich, Connecticut.
Oh, look, oh, I see.
Fancy
That's a truck.
schmance.
That's no good.
Fancy schmance.
That's the Greenwich train station.
Yeah.
Stop. There's the Greenwich Historical Society up
That's
there.
the Greenwich Historical Society
Kinda
with
like
the
a
flag.
museum,
James is saying.
Yeah.
This is James's wheelhouse. He knows everything in this area.
Yep.
He didn't grow up in Greenwich. He grew up in Bridgeport,
Yeah, a world away.
a world away from Greenwich.
Might as well be
In
another
many ways, shapes, and forms, including the
But
cost
you
of
never-
living.
You never came down here
No.
from Bridgeport. No way.
No, if you grew up in Bridgeport like
You never
James,
came
you
here.
never went to Greenwich.
Never
There would
set
be
foot.
absolutely no reason because you couldn't afford to shop
No, no.
and you didn't know anybody that lived there.
Yeah.
I mean, there was like
This is, old Greenwich.
it was like, being that we live on the Lower East Side, like in the East Village in particular, basically we never go to the Upper East Side, basically.
Except to visit us.
Except to go, because we support mom and pop visits, mom and
we
pop
never hang out
stores.
up there.
And we don't, or we get booked by a client that has an office or a
Mostly
home up there.
business, Not pleasure.
But I mean, it's not a place where we hang out, I guess you could say.
No.
Niall Rogers is there, me think, Mrs. Matthews says.
In Greenwich?
Yeah.
Wow,
Wolfgang
yeah.
Productions' aunt lives in Greenwich. Oh, very
Hey,
nice.
Wolfgang Productions.
That's a nice aunt to have. No, I don't think I need this. Are you
No,
warm?
you're in the sun.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go. I turned it down a little bit.
Yeah,
No,
turn down my heat.
It's this one, yeah. No, you don't have dual heat here.
No. Yeah. We're not in dual.
There's just one big pipe.
Gotcha. Jack Rapp says these driving scenes are being done by professional. Please do not attempt this on your own.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jack Rapp. This is the Mianus River. And people died here back in the 80s. A big section of this bridge just fell right into the
Did you
river.
hear that? James is recounting a story. I'm too hot. I gotta take
Guys,
this off.
a
Jake,
big
you have
section of
heated
this
seat on
bridge
this?
right
Look at
here.
that. It feels hot.
In the late 80s, fell right into this river right here that we're crossing. A few people passed away, R.I.P.
Oh my God, that's tragic.
Yeah, it's just a big gaping hole in the roadway in the middle of the night.
Yeah, so we're going over a river right now, guys. What's this? Do you know the name of this river? Is it like
Mianus River, I believe.
Mianus River? He believes.
Delay next 5 miles. That's common going into Stanford.
You just need another person to hold the gimbal. Oh my God. Sheila Cinto grew up in Bridgeport. I spent time in Trumbull, Fairfield, and Stratford.
Yeah.
Sheila, James grew up in Bridgeport.
Wait, I knew a Cinto. Dean Cinto?
Is that S-C-I-N-T-O?
Yeah, was there-
Wait,
are
are
you related
you
to
related
Dean
to a Dean Cinto? I don't know why I'm screaming.
Yeah,
Why
I
am
don't
I
know either.
screaming?
It's like cars loud.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm.
Traffic noise is loud.
Please let us know if you're related to a Dean Cinto, because
I think I
James
went to school with Dean
knows Dean Cinto.
from somewhere.
Sheila, let us know. Ashen Boy says, "Oh, Eddie Dennis lives in Milford, Connecticut, but would rather live in New York."
We're going to peel off in Bridgeport.
We're gonna peel off
To the Merritt Parkway.
Interstate 95 in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Wilbur Cross.
We're gonna not take 95 the whole way. We're gonna go inland, and we're gonna cross to the Merritt Parkway. Laugh out loud, a New Yorker asking why they're screaming. Jackalope, FPV is saying.
Yeah, why are we screaming inside the car? I
Yeah,
don't know.
I am sorry. I am sorry for screaming. I just get excited. I
Yeah,
don't know
me too.
why.
This is fun. This is
Yeah.
fun stuff. Look at this. I got to get out.
Look at the snow. Look at the snow on the ground, guys.
Yeah.
Look at the snow.
Hello, my darling.
It's
Hello,
snow in Connecticut.
Hello, my ragtime.
This is a very beautiful part of Connecticut. We're on the Stamford border. And Stamford has some beautiful homes too. Stamford's a big city. It has a lot of corporate headquarters, but there's like, oh my God, there's a tent set up.
Yeah,
oh my God,
sad.
this is
Yeah,
sad. Guys, there's a homeless person sleeping in a tent on the side of the interstate here.
Stealth camping.
Oh my God, that's oh my God.
Yeah, that's awful.
That's terrible. That's very disturbing to see.
Yeah.
Look at that. You can stay weekly rate $550
Oh my God.
at the La Quinta
Oh yeah, no, you don't.
Inn.
No, you don't want that. You don't want that.
I don't think I'll be staying there.
Yeah.
Look, Canal Street. I'm back in New York.
Yeah, we didn't get very far.
Oh, hey, Myrna. Myrna's checking in.
Hey, Myrna, we're on the way to Maine.
Myrna, we're on a road trip. We got hired by a client to do an architectural shoot in Portland, Maine.
This is Stanford coming up on.
CAK 813 says it's the birthright of every New Yorker to speak loudly.
Yeah, hey.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Jimmy Hill just sent us $5, a snack for Hudson.
Thanks, Jimmy Hill.
Oh, he's going to need it. I did pack treats, and I packed Hudson's preferred dog food brand, which is Blue Buffalo, because sometimes you can't find it when you're traveling. And you know, dogs are funny. They're creatures of habit, and they like things just so, especially Hudson. So I brought his preferred brand of dog food, so I didn't have to buy some just like, you know, store-bought brand.
Yeah.
You know, spits it out. Everyone wants to see Hudson. Hold on.
All right. He's a good travel buddy. Guys, this used to be the beans back in the day.
Wolfgang's Productions. Mick Jagger had his rabies shot today. Oh,
nice job, Wolfgang Productions.
I hope your Pomeranian was braver than Hudson is. Hudson doesn't like getting shots.
Well, not by his feet.
No, he doesn't like getting his paw held, and he shakes and shivers at the veterinarian. It's very sad. Oh, look, the wrestling. The wrestling.
But look, that was the beans back in the day. See, that used to be a rotating restaurant.
Right, but isn't that wrestling?
Yeah, the real, you know, the wrestling restaurant.
The wrestling foundation is headquartered here. Look, guys.
Yeah, I believe so. I know there's one down here where it used to be.
No, that's it. That's that.
Gotcha. See, that Marriott there used to have a rotating restaurant, guys, and it was all the, you know.
Oh, yeah.
All the talk.
Mrs. Matthews says, we don't blame you, Huddy. Oh, Wolfgang Productions says that, they just bought that building. Johnny Azari saying the
wrestling? The
wrestling.
Yeah, remember they had the smaller one, Johnny, a little bit north of here.
Does the vet give him a treat after his shots? Yes, he gets a chicken chew.
Yeah.
His choice of chicken, beef, or sweet potato. He likes chicken best.
Yeah.
He's just like a little boy being good in the back seat looking out the window. Oh,
yeah.
Let me show you again. Because he is. He's precious.
Yeah. Traffic always slows down here. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what they look at, but you know, Hudson likes it. He's looking.
Restaurant they used to have.
Yeah, no, Hudson's looking out the window.
Look, a state trooper's backing up on the sideway there.
Oh my God, guys! A state trooper is backing up. He's literally going backwards.
Yeah, in the breakdown lane.
In the breakdown lane. That sounds dangerous. Yeah. This is the old Marriott that had a
rotating
restaurant.
Oh, it was like
you can see that.
Everybody used to. Oh, they have a rotating restaurant.
James said that was very fancy. That you know,
like the food. Who cares?
Like, you know, like if somebody was going to get married in Bridgeport, they would be like dream of having their wedding at the rotating restaurant at the Stanford Marriott. But of course, they wouldn't go there. They would go to what's that place in Stratford?
No, the 3-Door Inn.
The 3-Door Inn. James is saying
on Madison Avenue, Bridgeport.
In Madison Avenue, Bridgeport. Gotcha.
The 3-Door Inn was a big place. Bunnies in Bridgeport.
Hudson is pressing James's tuxedo. Oh my God.
Nice, yeah. Hey, Hudson knows. He's my footman.
The Mighty Bull just sent us $4.99. Good luck for safe snack.
Look at the reflection on the road. I'm giving the thumbs up.
Oh, Mighty Bull, thank you.
See it on the road?
Yep.
I'm giving the thumbs up.
Got it. I shopped off it at the mall in Stanford.
Yep, Stanford
Rev
Mall.
Jen saying.
Yep, Stanford Mall.
Oh, someone else in the chat is asking, wait a minute, Jay Isaac, how long are you going to be up in Portland, Maine
Hours.
for? We'll be we'll be returning, hopefully, on Thursday back to New York. So it's going to be a very short trip because once we're done with our shoot, the client is only paying for us to stay at the hotel for 2 nights. That's it.
Yeah, we're not.
I mean, besides that, we would stay longer. Like if there wasn't a snowstorm coming, but a big snowstorm is supposed to hit New England on Friday.
No, but we also have more to do before we leave for Florida.
Right, and we don't want to be snowed in because we have clients we have to be back for a client shoot. In New York.
City, yeah.
We have clients booked
before we leave for Florida.
Right, for next week. I mean, of course, we have our Lego build on Monday, but
hey, you got to keep your priorities.
Exactly.
See, there's a typical Stanford.
I love the factory story. Who will play Pat and James in the movie version?
Oh, hey.
Oh. Hawaii has a rotating restaurant called Sky Waikiki, and it moves very slowly.
You barely can tell it's moving, but the view changes. See, that's where the wrestling used to be. See, they got the flags up there.
Right, there's the old wrestling. Right. Gotcha. Oh, Natasha Bailey says here in Toronto, the CN Tower has a rotating restaurant. It's really cool to see the whole city from it.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Traffic pinch point again, guys. It always backs up traffic
up to
here.
Norwalk, yep.
Chris Bates loves those old school big hotels. Chris Bates, we were showing them that the old Marriott in Stanford with the rotating restaurant. It was quite state-of-the-art at the time.
Yeah,
so that's the old wrestling.
WWE or whatever.
WW whatever.
Is it still WWE? There's a graffiti wall right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird.
Calgary and Vancouver also have rotating restaurants. Stanford is the corporate home of entertainment wrestling. Yes, Mr. Bob Newell, that's what we were just showing, their headquarters.
Wrestling, exactly.
Jack Rav saying we might get up to a ½ inch of ice on Thursday in Erie.
Ooh,
yeah, that must be the same storm that's headed to New England. I bet you anything it is. I don't know, Jack, but the client told us that there's a big storm headed to New England.
We'll get out of Dodge.
Right, on Friday, that if we want to complete the shoot, that we better come up right away. Because we said, oh, do we have to leave today? And they said, well, we would.
And then skedaddle.
Right, they said if you were that if you can leave today so you can have your shoot tomorrow and then you can be done. You'll have the extra day Thursday just in case something else comes up, but you could still make it home before the snow, snows you in.
Yeah. Look at the rest area.
Jimmy Hill says a lot of rotating restaurants in Dallas, I believe.
Wow.
Oh.
I thought they all went the way of,
the Marriott Marquis in 49th and Broadway has a rotating restaurant? In Manhattan? I didn't even know that.
I did not know this, yeah.
Wow, I did not know that.
We stayed there for some reason.
Yeah, you're right. For New Year's Eve one night,
so.
one year as a goof.
Comped. Yeah, it's just weird thing happened. But God, I didn't even know that. Did you?
Which Hollywood movie actress would play the role of Carla in the driver's license story?
Oh, let's see. Let's see.
Oh, you mean like my when I got my driver's license when I was young? Like who would play a younger version of me? Let me think. No, I don't know.
Oh, you guys should come up with it.
Do you have tire chains? No, we're on a rental car. We made sure that it's front wheel drive at least. It's a Hyundai Sonata. So we do not have chains on the wheels. We do not have snow tires.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the lights.
It's just an all-season tire, which isn't great in the snow. That's why we want to leave before it gets snowy.
Yeah.
This car is not a snow car. Put it that way.
Yeah, we're coming up to Darien. There used to be a classic Howard Johnson's right off here.
Mary Keppel says, hi from Pittsburgh. Have a safe trip. Kisses to Hudson.
Hey, Iron City checking in. Welcome aboard.
Let me show you Hudson. Shh, he's sleeping. Shh. Oh, there, he's awake now.
Yep, he knows you're talking about.
His eyes are closing. cute is that?
Yeah.
Guys, his eyes were closing. He was trying to stay asleep, but his eyes would open, and then he would close them again. I don't know why I'm whispering.
Yeah, they popped open. Because Hudson's trying to rest.
All season radials are great. That is what my brother has on his vehicle.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure what tires these have. I think they're just regular, everyday tires. I honestly, I should have checked more carefully, to be honest. I made sure that they did have air, though.
Yep.
Oh, I did make a boo-boo, though. I didn't check the windshield wipers.
Yeah.
Oh, well. It's too late now. Mandatory winter tires in my province, JD here saying. Oh, Meg Ryan is Carla. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Emma Stone would be great.
Emma Stone, yeah.
Ah, very
Yeah, she
good,
has the
Richard
same
Martinez.
attitude. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. You're right. That's a good one.
Yeah, right.
Richard Martinez.
Richard Martinez, I'm sorry.
Annie F says, "Oh, what a puppy." JD here
Guys,
says,
there used to be a classic Howard Johnson's right over here.
Yeah, Earth Alex, we're on our way to Portland, Maine. We got hired by one of our repeat clients to go to a architectural shoot and photograph things for a very important
Nothing left of it.
project that they have.
This is where it used to be,
the
right here.
dealership. No, that's a BMW
No, there used to
dealership.
be a Howard Johnson's right here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess it became a
With the
BMW
pointy roof and
dealership.
everything, yeah.
Oh, we didn't bring his elephant toy pillow. Tunisia, we were afraid that everything is going to be we don't want dirty. Yeah, like we're going to be out in the snow, like there's probably snow on the ground, and we didn't want things to get too dirty. But we have comfy things for Hudson. We have his favorite squeaker toys.
Yeah.
Oh, the rabies shot knocked out Mick Jagger, and he's sleeping now. Oh.
Let the baby sleep.
Avoid Boston. Yeah, we are. That's why we're going to get off Interstate 95, and we're going to head up to the Merritt Parkway, which is 15. It's not. That's
At Bridgeport. Yeah,
at Bridgeport. So
we go 95 to 8 to 15.
We're going to go 95 to Route 8 to Route 15
To 91.
to 91.
That's all you need to know for now.
That's all you
like
need.
hours.
Yeah, that will get you covered
That's
for the
another
next
hour or two.
couple of hours. Look, Bruni Campisi.
Yeah, hey.
Bruni and Campisi.
The little penguin on there, you see it?
Ali Indiana says, "Hey guys, checking back in. Where are we at? Where are we now? We are in Connecticut. We crossed the line from New York to Connecticut. We are by the rest stop.
Coming up to Norwalk.
If anyone is in the service plaza,
Beep your horn.
beep your horn. Regular gas is $3.65 at the service plaza in Darien, Connecticut. Darien is very wealthy.
Yeah, it's a fancy town.
It's a wealthy part of Connecticut. That's where we are now.
Oh, you fancy, huh?
Oh, you fancy in Darien. Hudson packed hurriedly and forgot his stuffed elephant.
Yes.
Howard Johnson's fried clams on Friday night was a regular routine when I was growing up.
All you can eat fish on Friday night. At the Howard Johnson's in Black Rock, Bridgeport, Fairfield, right on that line. There was all you can eat fish on Friday night.
Oh, that sounds nice. Are we still in Darien, or do we cross?
No, we're coming up to Norwalk now.
Oh, we're coming up to Norwalk now, guys.
Yep. Route 7 will take you up to the Berkshires.
Right, but we're not going to the Berkshires.
No.
That's in Massachusetts?
Yeah, like up Kent, Route 7.
Beautiful. What's going on?
You cold or you warm?
Oh, I'm going to put it back on because the sun isn't on me now.
Yeah, I got it. There you go.
No, I can put this back on.
No, I got it. Here, just take that one.
No, that will be just if you hold this for 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Guys, I got to give you
Yeah, I'm not
to
looking
James.
through here. Obviously, I'm driving.
Okay, that's all I need.
All the leaves are gone.
Yeah, well, there's no more leaves on the trees.
All the leaves are brown.
All the leaves are brown.
And the sky is blue.
And the sky is gray. But today is blue.
Yep.
California dreaming on a winter day.
On such a winter's day.
Earth Alex saying you should do a road trip from New York City to LA. Earth Alex?
Yeah.
Guess what?
Yeah, we'd love to.
We are trying to plan that for next year. I don't know if it's possible because we have a book coming out in October, but we're gonna work on it. We're gonna do definitely more road trips next year. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we got
we got things planned.
Well, every year sun comes up.
Right.
You know.
Mamas and papas, exactly.
Yeah.
Mr. Bob Newell said, "Did you hear that a winter storm is coming?" Yes, we did.
Yeah,
That's why.
on Friday.
That's specifically why we're driving today. We're gonna try to wrap up our shoot tomorrow, and we'll be back on the city on Thursday night, and to avoid the winter storm. I think it might be raining in New York City on Thursday, but at least it won't be snowing.
Yeah.
Chris Bates is saying that would be fun. You could do a meetup in Phoenix on the way.
Yeah.
Up with what hotels we could stay. We got the Chris Bates hookup. We got the hookup.
She'll be waiting. Yeah, we got the hookup.
Yeah. Mr. Bob Newell, so half of the mamas and papas in Vegas at the Four Queens Casino. Oh,
nice.
Cool. God, the sun is getting lower in the sky already.
Yeah, it's
wow.
4:05. That seems...
How you doing, Mr. Hudson? You need a little blanket over here? Got your little blanket? There you go.
She'll be waiting. Guys, we ate at a diner over here.
Yeah, guys, this is a true story. James, when James took me out to Connecticut, I guess I don't know what we were.
Something to do.
We had something to do out here. Oh, there it is. The Silver Star Diner. Yep. There it is. You see it off the...
Yeah, Carla got a bagel.
I ordered a bagel.
And they served it jet black.
And they gave it to me.
Burnt.
And it was black as coal. Like, I asked for a toasted bagel with butter. I mean, like, what more could you order that would be simpler to eat, that wouldn't upset your stomach? Because we were doing something, and I just, I wanted to order something, but I didn't want to get like a big deal. So I just ordered a plain bagel toasted with butter. And the waitress from this Blue Star Diner brings me this thing. I mean, it was black as tar. Black as tar. I mean, it was so burnt. And I looked at her, and I'm like, what is this? And she's like, that's your bagel. And I'm like, yeah, but it's black.
And she's like, you don't like it that way?
And she totally serious. Like,
she wasn't being sarcastic.
She said it with a straight face, and I'm like, no, I don't. I didn't ask for a blackened bagel. I mean, this isn't like a barbecue.
Yeah, like catfish or something.
No, like a barbecue,
Yeah,
and I'm like, no, toasted
Cajun
means like a light brown, like tan.
Yeah, Cajun bagel.
Yeah, so I sent it back, and I didn't leave her any tip.
It was the strangest thing to...
Yeah.
She was shocked.
The longest road trip Earth Alex has ever done is from New York City to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be doing our New York City to Fort Lauderdale again before you know it.
Yeah.
Oh, watch out. What are they saying?
No, I'm getting over it.
Oh, your lights or something went on.
Yeah, I think because I drifted. So you always move over for emergency vehicles.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
They served you charcoal with an extra side of acrylamide.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, that's
They cook it with a flamethrower, Bob B is saying. Yeah. I mean, it was the most absurd thing that's ever happened in my life. I've never...
It's absurd enough for us to remember such an insignificant... No, we've never had that.
And she must have loved her job. And Andy Wood's like, you don't like it that way? With the straightest face.
It was like right out of a Seinfeld episode.
Yeah, it was right out of a Seinfeld episode. I swear. It was like, well, who? What am I, nuts?
Yeah.
Like, I want just like it lightly toasted, like a very tan color, like maybe a slight tinge of brown to
just
it.
out to break balls.
Yeah. I mean, there was not even any brown left to it. Like, it was totally black. It looks like it had been set on fire inside the toaster oven.
Yeah.
Yeah, a flamethrower, exactly. Burnt toast gives you cancer, Mr. Bob will say.
The whole way.
Charcoal is good for your teeth, Cayenne Maria saying.
Yeah,
That's true. They have that charcoal toothpaste. I bought that for James, and he hated it. He thought it was like, he wouldn't use it. I had to throw it out. He likes the blue gel toothpaste.
Yeah, black was crazy. Tasted horrible. I don't know what we got.
Oh, Open Plumbing says, hi guys, just turned you on. Are you driving down to Florida? No.
No.
We're driving north.
Turn 180 degrees.
180
and head north.
We're going to the
same road.
We're going to the highest state that you can drive to on the north east coast.
Whoa.
Guess what that is? Maine.
Whoa.
We're driving
awesome.
to Maine. You can't drive any further in the United States on the northeast coast than Maine. But we're not going to the top of Maine. That being said, we're only going to Portland, Maine.
Dipping our toe into Maine. Guys, we're in Westport now.
Charcoal ice cream, yes. Hey, we have had charcoal ice cream.
Yeah, we did.
That used to be on the menu at Morgenstern's, and they made them take it away. Remember that?
Yeah.
MK says, hello, James Karla, love the road trip. Maine is on my
MK.
bucket list to go. It's so pretty there, and the real estate and land in some parts is very inexpensive in northern Maine. Yeah, we're not going to go that far north. We're going to be on the coast where I believe the real estate is pretty expensive still.
Yep.
We're going to be in Portland, Maine.
Yep.
JC says we have about an hour left of light. You think that much? I think no, I think it gets dark.
Hour.
I think less than a half hour left, guys. Because even in New York, it's dark by 4:30 now. Jacqueline Varlotta said, have a great photo shoot and a safe trip. See some sights when you have the time. Hugs, have to work again. Oh, thanks you, Jacqueline. They're saying Tom Hanks could play you. Yeah, I can see that. Cadillac Mountain in Maine is the first sunrise on the continental
Yes,
USA.
we've been there.
Yes, James and I have been there.
What was that? I got gone quick.
Oh, what cameras did we bring? We brought our professional camera, which is our Canon 5D Mark IV. It's the one made of metal. Oh, look at the pretty river.
Yeah.
George Clooney for James. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can
Meg
see.
Ryan? Sure, that'd work
I can
out.
see that.
Look at up here.
Oh.
I told a tree farm story.
Elliot Jameson says, hello from North Carolina. I just ate at Char Grill here in Raleigh
Nice.
and thought about you too. Oh,
Char Grill.
I have my Char Grill t-shirt I bought from
Char
there.
Grill is
Those
epic.
burgers were excellent.
Char
Excellent.
Grill's a legend.
Oh,
guys.
there's snow on the ground. There's snow on the ground here,
You
guys.
remember I told a story about a tree farm?
Yeah, do you see the snow?
We're gonna go right by it.
James says we're going to go right by the
I don't know if it's still there. They might have built homes on it.
Probably. Oh, why is the date wrong on the display in the dashboard? I know that. It says December 14th, and it's only the 13th. Typical American car.
No, it's Korean.
Oh, it's. You know why? Maybe manufactured outside. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe a different time zone it came from.
Yeah, who knows? But at least the time is right. Yeah, but the date is wrong. You're correct. We did not set it. Look at the snow.
That's the Metro North line still, the New Haven line.
Yeah. Char Grill is a burger place.
Epic. Legend.
Char Grill is not the name of the bagel that I ordered.
No, you didn't want a charred bagel.
Uh-oh.
The transponder lines there, the train.
Oh, that's hopefully we can drive.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Hear us.
Oh God, I never,
Yeah.
all this time.
Yeah.
Jim.
Wood Island, that's a beach
Oh my God.
in Westport. Past the bridge, there used to be a tree farm. Christmas trees. And that's where I got dragged.
Transmission.
I don't know if you could.
Yeah, I don't know how. Yep. It's okay. We start another one. Guys, I don't know if you can still hear us. Guys, can you hear us in the chat? I see the last chat that I see is Merry Christmas to both of you from Ellie Jameson, but that seems like it was a while
Hey,
ago.
you can hear me?
Guys, we're in a cell phone desert.
Yeah, desert. We're passing where the tree farm used to be.
We don't have any service on AT&T either.
If you can hear us.
Guys, I think we might have cut out, but if you're still with us, let us know. Yeah, I don't know how I forgot that. Could have been doing that in all that traffic.
Going all the way like this?
I don't know, James. We still might be streaming. Who knows?
Yeah, no, I'm just telling everybody. This traffic usually isn't as bad this early.
I don't think we're alive anymore.
Can you do the satellite flip?
There's nothing on either this phone either.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say because you're watching
The road, yeah. What am I watching?
Oh, guys, you can still hear us.
Yeah, guys, you can hear us?
We can hear you. Yes, you are still live. Okay, guys,
Guys, the traffic's usually not like this right here.
Perfect. I'm glad we're still live. I'm sorry if the picture quality isn't that great. We're stuck in traffic, as you can see, but we're gonna just barrel through it, right, James?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Can you hold that for one
Yeah,
second?
you bet.
Because I'll do this, if you know what I'm saying, and
Yep.
then I have to read it from here.
Oh, gotcha. There's Sherwood Island State Park over there.
And then I have to read it from here.
Oh, God. They don't want to hear it twice.
Oh, turn that Apple CarPlay
Okay.
off. We switched to 144, but we still hear you. Yeah. I don't know why we don't have any self-service.
Why? Yeah, I'm trying, honey.
Just turn
There.
off
Yeah, I did.
volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, off. Good. Yeah, AT&T came back. Let me see if I can refresh the network here, guys. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can do better with the network. Why isn't that? It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, how it doesn't move.
Anymore.
I think you got to start the phone again. Problem?
Picture. Not looking any better now.
Can you read the chats on there?
How's the picture look, guys, now? Is that looking a little better to you guys? Excellent. Okay, good. We're back. So I just have to double.
Yeah.
Well, guys, the thing is we're driving, so sometimes there could be a little dead area of internet, but, you know, we keep on driving and then you get to a better area. So it all worked out. Elliot Jameson says, earlier said Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Thanks, Elliot.
Yeah, guys, it looks like, you know what I'm going to do? Just take it off of that, because then I don't even try to look up there, because it gets confusing.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the Metro North train.
Southport Station.
Southport Station. Another expensive neighborhood. Bob B went back to 1080 pixels, and it looks good again. Thank you. Guys, it looks like we're hitting some traffic again. Early rush hour at 4:18.
Yeah, hey.
There's some beautiful homes over there. You can see there's beautiful mansions here in Southport.
Huge. Yeah, they're huge here.
You can see there's a big Center Hall Colonial over there.
Yep.
Big yellow Center Hall Colonial. Oh, let me not get that in the way of James. That might be good.
Guys, we're passing through Southport now.
Oh, George, yes. Can you put up our email address for Wolfgang Productions? It's JNK@JamesandKarlaMurray.com. You can see, I'm going to just pan over here a little bit. You can see a beautiful home.
Colonial.
A big white colonial. You can see the trees are kind of obscuring it, but you sort of saw it.
Yeah.
No, we're not driving down to Florida, Lori Brown. We're driving north.
180-degree opposite.
We're driving the total opposite direction.
On the same road.
On Interstate 95, we're going north to Portland, Maine. Instead of south to Florida, we're going the total opposite direction. We're kind of being like George.
Yep.
Instead of going to Fort Lauderdale, Florida,
Yeah.
we're going to do the complete opposite
The exact opposite.
The exact opposite. And we're going to go to Portland, Maine.
Yeah. Chicken salad.
Right.
Plain bread.
No, I'm not gonna have tuna on rye. I'm gonna have chicken salad.
No, tuna on toast.
No, right. I'm not having tuna on toast. I'm gonna do the complete opposite. Chicken
salad
on rye.
Right. With potato salad.
We will stop at north of the border and get maple syrup, Chris Bates is saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Maple syrup.
Yeah.
That's an excellent idea. We should get some maple syrup.
Oh, 7 miles, 25 minutes to get to Route 8.
Ugh.
Wow.
Tuna salad with soda crackers. Yum, George is saying.
Yeah.
With potato salad and coleslaw, as in boy saying. Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
Yeah, hey.
Jackalope
Hello.
FPV. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, well, hello. May I go out with
Victoria.
you, George? I'm Victoria. Andy Wood says, George, instead of lying, he's totally honest and his life improves. Exactly. Is there a Buc-ee's on the way? Johnny Azari is asking.
No, I don't think so.
Oh my God,
This way.
Johnny! If you would, you would have been to it already, right?
Yep.
Guys, I think it's going to take a lot longer than we initially anticipated to get our little butts up north. Shh, guys, be quiet. I want to check in on somebody. Shh. Hold on. What happened to my thing here?
Yeah, guys, we're just passing through Southport, Connecticut. A little heavier than usual traffic for this stretch.
Everybody loved it. Jack Rabb says, when you go to Florida, you can say you drove the length of the East Coast and the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah,
exactly.
Appalachian Trail. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do the whole bit.
Too many salads. How about Marissa Tomei plays Carla?
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Now that's a good one.
That's also good. I like Meg Ryan too. Melissa Tomei, yep. I could see it.
Can you hold that for a second? I gotta. We're on low power, so I gotta.
Yep. Yeah.
There
2 hours
we
on
go.
the road. This is marsh right over here. That's Long Island Sound. Long Island Sound's to the right. Is it charging?
I hope so. JB Hunt out of Rogers, Arkansas. Oh, we'll be live streaming in Maine. Definitely, Hannah Murray. We'll be in Maine tomorrow.
As long as we have service.
As long as we have service, we'll live stream. That's our plan. Yeah, it's charging now. Have you ever taken the Amtrak up that way at all? No, Lulu Panda. We've only driven. Paul McDonough says, if you want to watch a documentary, JK, this Christmas, it has to be Scott of the Antarctic Incredible Expedition.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Is that about a doggo?
Does that have a doggy in it? Guys, we're driving, so bear in mind that there might be spots where the internet isn't as strong as other areas. I think we're okay right now, but just bear in mind that, it changes. It's a fluid situation here. Are we going to Bangor? No, that's too far north. We're not going to be driving all the way to Bangor, Maine. No. We're going to be only in Portland, Maine, which is just on the New Hampshire border. Right, James?
Yep.
Pretty close to New Hampshire.
Yep. What am I doing?
Good? Yep. Very good.
Yeah, keep...
Henrik Messon says, I love you, James, Karla, and Hudson. So great people in New
York City. Heinrich.
Oh, thank you. Al Rutledge is saying, when are we going to Diker Heights? Well, I mean, it all depends on when we finish up. We got a very last minute client called us. I mean, emailed us this morning, and then we spoke to him over the phone. We were hired to do a architectural photo shoot in Portland, Maine. So we're on the way to Portland, Maine right now. You're doing great, James. Doing great. You're
doing great.
Excellent driver. The best. The best, Jerry.
The best.
Oh,
it's
Mr.
like
Bob Newell's asking, where can I get your merch? George or Myrna, can you please put up the link to our channel merchandise where somebody, Mr. Bob Newell, can help support our channel by getting some merch.
Yep.
Including a Hudson. Our newest merch is the Hudson Neon merch.
Yeah. It's typical I-95.
Johnny Azaria says the Griswolds are waiting for you guys in Maine. Make sure the Jell-O is not in Hudson's gift box. Yeah. Oh my God. With the cat.
Yeah.
Oh look, there's a diner.
Yeah.
You know which one that is?
No, it's new.
Oh, so it's not an old school.
No. I don't think that is. I mean, it could have been there, but it was abandoned for a long time.
Mom Food Planting Things is saying hi.
Hey, Mom Food Planting Things, welcome aboard. Can you open that for me? I got it. Yeah, I got it. Yep.
Guys, it's 4:26 p.m. on December 13th. James and I are currently in Connecticut on Interstate 95. And we are en route to Portland, Maine. Yes, you heard right. We are not headed south. We are headed north. And there is a bunch of traffic. I mean, in rush hour hasn't even started yet. So, I don't know what to say. James, at some point, I'm going to, maybe on 15, I'm going to have to go into one of those things. Sure. What do you think? They have those, right?
Yep.
I want Hudson's hoodie. How do they run? Oh, Wolfgang Productions. The hoodies, James wears an extra large. Yep. I wear a size small, and they're unisex. In like men, women. I'm a size small, and I'm 5'9", but I'm thin. I'm 5'9" and I have around a 34-inch chest. So that's I wear a size small in men's. James is an extra large, and his what jacket size are you? 42?
Yeah, I don't know. It's in the trunk. 44.
42 or 44 in a jacket
right in that
size,
neck of the woods, yeah.
And he wears an extra large, but they go up to 4XL. So,
yep.
That should be good. Susan Boatman says Maine is a gorgeous state. Guys, would you like to see Hudson again? The answer is yes.
Yes.
He's sleeping. How cute is that, guys? You're up to 23%.
Oh, good. So
it doesn't charge as fast as the other thing, but it's good. We might as well just
use it while we're here, yeah.
Joseph Tyler says, yo, James and Karla and Hudson and all, woot, woot.
In the house, Connecticut, 203.
34, 26, 34, male stripper.
Oh,
Paul, are those your measurements, Paul?
Paul, hey.
Oh, is it a baggy hoodie? I don't want it tight. I'm 4'10", 90 pounds. No, it won't be tight on you.
Maybe a medium.
You're tiny. No, 4'10" and only 90 pounds is tiny. I think it would be size small will be big on you. I'm 5'9" and I'm around 125 pounds and I have a 34 chest. So,
Double A.
They're pretty. I mean, there's a size chart on the merch, so I would say they're very true to the size chart. Wolfgang Productions. Are we near the Highlight? I used to go there years ago. Patricia Cruz
No,
is
not
asking.
near Bridgeport Highlight yet.
No, not yet. We haven't
And
reached
certainly
Bridgeport
not near
yet.
Milford Highlight.
We haven't reached Bridgeport yet.
No, we're in Fairfield now.
Did the car rental place soak you for a last-minute rental? Jack Rab, no. Let me
Because
talk.
we're gold members.
Well, let me talk about the price. It's not a bad price. It is, let's see. Hold on. I'm going to read my rental agreement. $63.32 per day. $63.32 per day for this Hyundai Sonata. And
because we're returning it to the same place.
We're returning it to the same place we rented. The total cost for the rental
Florida we do
is estimated to be $153.08 for the rental for 2 days of renting the car. So I thought that was a reasonable price.
Plus Hudson's incidentals.
Right. Plus they might charge us for the paw print that Hudson left on the back seat.
But Hudson has a lot of demands.
Yeah.
Hudson has quite a long rider on his contracts.
Hudson weighs more than Wolfgang. George, Hudson weighs
65
70. To 70 pounds, depending upon if you weigh him with his jackets on or not.
Yeah.
Paul McDonough says, my Emperor Scorpion is curled up on me. Body heat. Ha ha.
Nice.
Allie and Deanna think that wasn't a terrible price. Yeah, that was fair, right, Allie and Deanna?
Yeah, not
and I
too
mean,
bad.
it was a last-minute rental. I at 1 p.m. I asked for the rental for 2 p.m. and
off we went.
And off we went.
Maine, we can do that.
Yeah.
The road will open up eventually.
Jack Rapp thinks was a good price. I thought so too.
It's
but you know what? I checked the prices for next week, which is right before Christmas.
Yeah, no good.
And they tripled.
That would be no good.
Tripled in price. It was like $160 a day.
There's Fairfield High.
Oh, there's Fairfield High School.
And that's where John Mayer went.
That's where John Mayer, if anyone's found fans of John Mayer, he went to high school right here. I will zoom in once we get closer.
My friend Joey Anderson also went there.
For those who are fans of John Mayer, this is where he went to high school. Behold, Fairfield High School. Wow, the lights are on. This kid's into school now.
Well, it's still early. It's only 4:30.
Well, yeah. I mean,
after school programs.
Yeah.
And, track and cross country and basketball and volleyball.
There's Fairfield High, guys.
Yeah, that's where John Mayer went.
John Mayer. Shout out to John Mayer. Think of John Mayer songs for this road trip. What
Your body's a wonderland.
Your body is a wonderland. James, you know where James
Neon.
is? Neon. Allie and Deanna didn't get the photograph from my cousin Vinny trivia the other day. Have they sent them out yet? Allie and Deanna.
That's us.
No, we're gonna be sending more photographs once we get back from our trip to Portland, Maine. So they probably won't go out until at least Friday. But I'm on it. I should have brought them up, actually. I'm probably going to have time at night to write out photographs, but I mean, I forgot.
We'll
I didn't bring them up with me. Jack Rapp says, I always had to stay late at school, but it wasn't for sports.
Yeah, detention.
Do you know that Portland was originally called Michigan for Great Neck by the Native Americans?
Wow, Michigan.
No, toilet brush salesman, thank you. I did not know that. Oh, gas price, $3.49 for regular unleaded.
Wow.
That's cheaper than it was in New York, though.
Yeah.
Nova Rain thinks that was unfair that they triple the price next week. Yeah, that's called supply and demand, guys.
Yeah, that's
unfortunately.
Yeah, this is gonna be a problem.
Oh, you mean dumping that?
No, this.
I have another one.
Oh, yeah, a big one.
No, I have 2 of these. Yeah. Then when I stop for them, I'll buy more.
Yeah. Talking water, guys.
Yeah, guys, we're running low on water. when we get to the Merritt Parkway, there's a service stations along the way, and I'll have to stop and buy some water because we didn't really,
Yeah, there's one right over the bridge
when we
there.
travel to Florida, we come prepared, and I buy like gallons of water. But like this was like a last minute, like okay, you go pack your stuff and get going kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't have water properly packed. I didn't pack a Hudson's Elephant. I mean, oh my God, the things that I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be gone like a little over a day.
Yeah, I know.
2 days.
Jack was got in trouble for throwing spitballs.
Oh, I remember spitballs. Sure, that was an art. That was an art form. Some kids are really good at it.
Chris Bates is saying, do you have road snacks? Chris Bates, what I did bring is I brought some New York bagels. Our client, I bought a whole bunch of bagels because we're going to surprise our client with some New York bagels because there's no way that you can get bagels in Maine like you can in New York. New York bagels, and I'm not biased, they're simply the best. And the secret is in the water.
Yeah, this is
Guys, I'm going to talk to you about that. The secret to a New York bagel is the water. It's the water comes from upstate New York, and everybody that's ever made bagels in New York definitely says that they've tried making bagels using the same recipe elsewhere, but they don't come out the same. They just get that fluffy consistency. And a New York bagel, and we have our video. If you watch, it's on our landing page for our website. Like if you're a new subscriber, is Tompkins Square Bagels. We show a how to make a proper New York bagel, and we filmed the process. And they're hand rolled. They're first dipped. I guess you could call it dipped, boiled in water. And then they're baked on a wood plank in an oven. Nova Rain says it's the same with Philly cheesecake. The Amoroso roll is what makes it so awesome.
nice.
Yeah. So I have a bag full of bagels in the truck.
Bag of bagels.
So if worse comes to worse, we just eat all the bagels and there'll be none left for the client.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just.
Hey,
Yeah, hey, nothing wrong with a bagel, guys.
Look at this exit. Your wife is hot.
Yeah, that's a company that fixes air conditioning up here.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know if you saw that on the side of the road, guys.
There's a super duper weenie over here. I wonder if it's still open.
Chris Bates says that's the same reason New York pizza's so good. The water in the dough. I couldn't agree with you more.
Yep.
I couldn't agree with you more. If I was a spice, I'd be the everything bagel spice. ARB is saying.
Nice, ARB.
Yeah, ARB. Do you have you ever gotten the everything bagel spice that they sell at
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's. It's really good. If you have a Trader Joe's by you, they have an everything bagel spice, and it's pretty good. George says, Carla forgot to bring cream cheese for the bagels. Oh, no.
Yep. Guys, we're crossing into...
MK is asking, are we going to be back in Florida for Christmas? No.
No.
We're in New York for
After
Christmas.
the first of the year, we'll start heading down to Florida.
After the 1st of January, we'll be heading down. I don't know what day yet exactly, but in January, we'll be heading back down to Florida.
Yep. Yes, we will.
Johnny Azarian knows that billboard, the pool guys billboard. It's so funny. Yeah, Johnny is great, right?
Yeah, and super duper weenie over here.
Chris Bates was not allowed to have bagels anymore because they're high in sodium.
Really? Oh yeah, true. That's true.
ARB didn't know that about the spice. She's going to get it the next time she's at Trader Joe's. Oh, that's great. See, we're the best chat ever. We help each other.
Yeah. Yep.
Are we going to visit Rev Jen? Ed Pot K?
Probably not enough time.
Probably not this time, but guess what? if we do really do well this shoot, our client says that he'll have more shoots for us.
Well, he didn't say it that way.
New England. He didn't say it that way, but I know for a fact that he did say that
yes,
there'll be more shoots
going on
in the spring.
If it's not a hassle for you guys.
If it's not a hassle and this works out great for you guys,
we'd love to have you.
He would love to like pre-book us for the spring, you know, like ahead of time. So, you know, let's finish this shoot first, and then we'll figure it out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I think there's a Pepe's pizza
right in here, over here. Yep.
Now.
Yep, State Street.
There it is. There's Pepe's right there.
Yep. Gonna shout out to Drumstick Barbecue, guys.
You can't really see it, but it's that house. There's a house right here. That's Pepe's. Pepe has an outpost here in.
Yeah, we're coming into Bridgeport now.
Yep, getting closer to Bridgeport, guys. We still in Norwalk or
no?
Fairfield?
Yeah, now it's Bridgeport, I believe.
Okay.
Fully in Bridgeport.
Jackrabbit bought a whole jar of everything bagel spice at Wegmans.
Oh, nice.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, it's nice on certain things. Like I like it on a baked potato, Jack. Little butter.
Nova Rain says, one of these days I'll make it to Pepe's. You even put one here in Rhode Island. I still haven't made it there. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Beach Bum 88 says Kate Hudson could play Karla. Oh, that's good.
A good idea,
yeah,
too.
That's a good one. We met Kate Hudson
in Soho one night.
Her ex-husband.
The singer of Black Crows.
The singer for the front one for the
They had a huge dog.
Crows. They had a huge doggy that loved our other doggy, Tabasco. I know what their dog's name was Ella. For Ella Fitzgerald. That's their name of their big doggy.
Yeah, that's a good call. Guys, look at this. Bridgeport, honey.
Bridgeport. James is back where he was born. He was born at the hospital in Bridgeport, Connecticut. St. Vincent's Hospital in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
There's the Wheelabator over there.
On James's birth
Take it in, guys. Look at all the factories they tore down.
Wow, look at this.
This used to be row upon row.
Wow,
over here.
Look at that.
It's all gone.
They're gone. Yeah, that old one. Oh, there's one left. Look,
there's one left, half
abandoned. It looks like they're going to tear it down now.
Yeah. Take it in, guys.
Hey, Sierra Savannah's in the chat. Hey, how are you?
Take it in. The beauty of Bridgeport.
Stylish Bunny is asking, James and Karla, do you own a car or a zip car? I know it's not easy to own a car in New York City. Stylish Bunny, we're in a Hertz rental car right now. We do own a car, but we leave it in Florida. We do not bring our car to New York because it's just too much of a hassle with parking and everything. And honestly, we don't drive. I mean, you know, if we need a car, we rent one like we are now. Oh, they're going to tear that down. Look at it. It looks like it's all burnt.
Crazy.
Do you see that, guys?
Yeah.
James is saying back when he was growing up
that there was factories.
There were all factories here. It looks like this one had a fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, fire. Yeah, this is the hood right here.
Bring on Bert. Harbor Yard.
Yeah.
Look, Monger's Market. Oh, shout out to our friend that has a place in the Monger's Market.
I have to get over, so give me a sec here.
Okay, James says, put on your blinky.
There we go.
Blinky.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it. After this car, your blinky blinky. Good.
Yeah, this is where we're getting off up here.
Guys, we're going to be heading off of Interstate 95. Oh, Sikorsky. Look at that. That wasn't
That's
there
where
before.
they inspect the helicopter blades.
But it looks like it froze. Okay, there we go.
The story I told about the lot was pretty close to here, the garbage lot. It was on this side.
Why does that do that? Turn that off.
Yeah. Right to the last few.
Wants to communicate.
Yeah, but no. Yeah, we're gonna have to
deal with that.
I can tell. You know.
Now?
No, not now.
No.
Guys, the garbage lot.
Today's live stream is being sponsored by Bagels. George is saying.
Yeah. It was right in there. Right over in this area.
Chris Bates says the sound got better when I unplugged. Yeah, because I'm charging, and it's going through the car's speaker system now.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Wow, guys, this is taking a lot longer than we expected.
Yeah, we're in good shape though. Once we get through here, we'll be in good shape. Wow, look at this, people crisscrossing and weaving.
New York City to Portland, Maine is 6 hours. Yeah, but it's going to take us... oh, look at that. A Led Zeppelin playing.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that ad for Christmas Spectacular for the Radio City Rockettes.
Yeah, Rockefeller
Guys,
Center.
we just were there on Saturday night. If you missed Saturday night's live stream, check it out. You should see the crowds. I was able to go inside Radio City Music Hall and show some of its gorgeous interior. Kirk says you guys must have a super secure place in Florida to leave a vehicle and all your belongings.
Yep.
Or great neighbors. It's a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah, it's a 6 of 1, half dozen, you know.
We do have neighbors that have a key and that keep an eye on it for us. And we also allow our neighbor to keep their car in our driveway.
Yep.
So that way it looks like somebody is actually home all the time. We allow them to keep their cars in our driveway because our neighbor has...
Yeah, they keep an eye on it.
Yeah, they keep an eye on it, but they also keep a car in our driveway because they have... they're from Argentina, and they have a lot of their relatives have, Argentina, not Argentina, they're from Venezuela, and Venezuela is going through a lot of difficulties right now, and a lot of their relatives have moved to the United States because, things are in bad shape in Venezuela, so they have a lot of extended family members living in their home, and they could use the extra, parking spaces.
Yeah, basically. They have a lot of cars.
Yeah, they have about 8 cars.
A lot of relatives
in their family. So that we allow them to park in our driveway.
There's the University of Bridgeport Library out there. See it out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect agreement with nice neighbors. Yeah. It's a good idea, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because then it looks like someone's always home. And we have, they check on things for us. Like if there was a storm, they make sure, how there was that hurricane, they make sure that everything's safe. They let us know if the electricity...
there and there's no traffic there.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering why.
It's just the way it is. That's the creep and beep,
Yep.
Yeah, I see it. It's flying around the curve.
Yeah, just curious.
Look at that. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Where's that up there?
That ad.
Oh, yeah. That song is atrocious. Oof. There's a power plant.
The Hartford Healthcare. That's new.
Yep.
Right? I don't know what that is. I didn't see that thing. And look at that big Optimum.
That's minor league baseball park.
There's an amphitheater next to it. And then the baseball park's to the left.
Yeah. Look at
wow, the sun's setting, guys. We're going to be driving.
Look at this.
We're heading west now into the sunset.
Yeah, now we're going to head north, I think, for a long time.
Yeah.
That's step 1. There's Bridgeport. Look.
Grandma won 10,000 euro at the bingo. Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Paul McDonough's saying.
Yeah, nice.
Extra good.
Yep.
Or no, 10,000 pounds that was.
Yep.
Oh, Chris Bates says traffic will clear up once we get off of this.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny Azar says, I once accidentally cut someone off on this turn and they threw a bunch of pennies at him.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's a Connecticut thing.
That's crazy.
I've heard, I've had friends that happened to. That's a Connecticut thing, throwing coins at your car. Bridgeport,
Messy weather is coming to New York City. Yeah, Wolfgang, we'll
try to be back,
That's why we're trying to get back and not get caught in...
There's downtown Bridgeport.
It's going to be a snowstorm here. Here's downtown Bridgeport. This is where James grew up, so he's very familiar with Bridgeport.
This is where the big building collapse was.
Did you go to that church, James?
No.
Is that your church?
Nope.
No? Oh, okay.
No. We are on the other side of Bridgeport.
Oh, okay. The other side.
And north of up here.
Right.
A little bit.
Lindley Street, though, didn't you?
That's the that's the house.
That's the house.
That's the poltergeist house.
That's the poltergeist house. Lindley Street, guys.
Yeah, the little tiny house. Google it, guys. Lindley Street, Bridgeport.
Lindley Street in Bridgeport is
The
the
cat.
poltergeist.
The police reported the cat started talking to them.
Yeah, tell the story so
And
everyone
the
knows.
dishes and furniture were floating around the room. That's what law enforcement said.
Wow.
You know? I think the speed limit on this road is like 30.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful.
Oh, MK just thought of a good song, a John Mayer song, Waiting on the World to Change.
Yes, that's a great one.
Yeah.
This used to be Bridgeport Brass over here, big brass company.
Yeah, big factory.
Big factory. Remember we went in there when it was abandoned?
Yeah, I see it. It's been redone now.
Yeah, rubbed.
It's now Incel.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Incel. Whatever that is. Oh, wow, we're booking now. Guys,
Yeah,
we're booking.
Yep, we're booking.
James is a good driver, Mr. Bob Newell says. This reminds me
Yeah,
of James'
sure.
driver's test story. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what is the house called? The Lindley Street house.
It's the poltergeist house down
They
here.
just call it the poltergeist house.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the hi-ho thing is still there.
Yeah, that's still there. There was a Tomlinson's hot dog out here. It was great.
Kirk has asked, do we ever fight? No, we don't fight.
No.
I mean, you know,
No drama.
Like anybody. I mean, we might have a disagreement, but it's not a
You
fight.
can wait till the first step. Thing.
I said that. Yeah, I'm good. Wait till we get on 15, you know.
Yep.
You need more? I
Yeah.
have it down below. You want it now?
No. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there it is there. 1 mile. There's Beardsley Park over here.
Oh, there's a zoo.
Used to be a zoo. I don't know if there still is. And a nice sled riding hill. People used to ice skate on this pond, but it's the pond. The big thing when we were kids was everyone said this pond was bottomless, and
Yeah,
people drowned in it. When
they can see the pond. I'm showing it.
yeah, they said it was bottomless and people drowned in there.
Oh
Well,
my God.
that's true. People drowned, but all the kids said it was bottomless.
Wow.
There's where Yvonne lived. Remember?
Yep.
Yeah, you know.
Why does Carla correct James? What do you mean?
Because usually I'm wrong. Remember that? You know.
No.
Yeah.
Lonnie says Cheers TV show. The mailman was born in Bridgeport. John Ratzenberger. He visited the city all the time.
Hey there, Normie.
Oh.
What's going on today, Normie?
Hey, touring different places in the chat.
Yeah,
Hey, touring different
Normie.
places. Mr. Bob Newell said that lake is haunted.
Yeah.
Acid Boy says bottomless beer.
Carla never cried. We just that's how we work, guys.
Guys, it's dark out.
I have a vague idea, and then Carla corrects it.
Dark, guys,
I appreciate it.
it's dark out already. Bunnells Road. They were laughing at that.
Bunnell.
Oh, Bunnell. That's how
Yeah.
you say it.
Bunnell.
Bunnell. Ooh la
Bunnell
la.
Road, yeah. Yeah.
Will we see some nice houses along the Merritt here? Maybe lit up with
Too dark.
Christmas? Too
Yeah,
dark.
maybe,
Okay.
you know.
So, guys, we're going to be headed to the Merritt Parkway. You see
No
this?
trucks allowed.
No trucks allowed on the Merritt Parkway. So maybe we'll make some time on it. What do you think?
Yeah.
Is there a possibility, or you think
No,
there'll be
up to the
traffic?
bridge, there'll be traffic to the bridge.
Because it's all
The Sikorsky Bridge?
4:53. That's
Yeah,
it's
traffic
rush
up to
hour.
the Sikorsky Bridge.
Yeah.
And then it should open up a little bit as we make our way towards New
Oh,
Haven.
touring different places. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. If you have
TDP!
if you have a cough, what I would say is have some nice
Salty gargoyle.
right. Do a salt gargle, and also make some tea with honey. Put honey in it, and if you can buy local honey, that's even better. But if not, just buy honey from the store.
You are my candy girl, and I got you wondering.
J&K, you taking the Parkway because you will be 1 mile from where I live for 43 years, just before the tunnel.
Nice.
Oh,
I know that
Joseph
is West
Taylor.
Haven.
West Haven.
No, not West Haven. North Haven.
North Haven. Oh.
Hamden.
3030 Tom Baum also has a cough. Yeah, guys, listen. A lot of stuff is going around, so try to drink a lot of fluids if you're not, feeling 100%, and do a
At least it's not backed up
right.
here.
Do a salt water rinse that really like a gargle.
Salty gargoyle.
James calls it the salty gargoyle, but it's a salty gargle.
Yeah.
And also drink tea with lemon and honey in it. It really will help. Oh, chicken soup from your mom, touring different places. That's perfect.
Nice.
Homemade chicken soup is the best. Oh, delay, I-95 North. Oh, I'm glad we got off I-95.
Yeah. Guys, this is the Merritt Parkway.
Yeah, we're on the Merritt Parkway.
Route 15. I smell fireplace.
15, 1-5.
You know you're out in the country, you smell fireplace.
Yeah. Oh, I do smell fireplace. Ooh, smells nice. Wood burning, stoves, fireplaces.
Right over here, they have my 5-year high school reunion right over here.
Pretty trees. Very nice.
Didn't know you had to get dressed up.
Salty gargoyle.
Yep, so this is Stratford area right now.
CAK813 thinks your salty gargoyle is very funny.
Yeah, the gargoyle's like, hey, you gonna eat all that cake?
Paul McDonald loves that song, James.
You are my candy girl. Oh,
MK
sugar,
says it's
sugar.
77 degrees in Florida. Supposed to get cold this weekend with an Arctic front, so soak it up.
Don't worry, guys. When we get down there, it'll be 90 every day.
Yeah.
You can make book on that. 90 and clear and no storms, nothing. Sunny and 90 every day.
Rev Chen, what is the temperature in where you are in Maine?
The car
right
says
now?
It's 37 right now.
The car says it's 37 degrees Fahrenheit here in wherever we are.
Stratford.
Stratford, Connecticut. Sergeant Salty Gargoyle lives on top of the Hudson Hotel.
He does.
Exactly, George. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly, Gorge.
Hey, Fenouas.
Hey, Fenouas. Guys, we're coming up to the big Sikorsky helicopter plant.
Didn't one of your friends work there?
Yes, and her parents. And her brother. But this is, the other one was, the one in downtown Bridgeport, that's where they inspect the blades.
Right.
This one is where they actually put stuff together.
And the planes? How about the planes?
No, they're helicopters.
Oh, just helicopters here in Connecticut.
I don't think they make planes, Sikorsky.
Oh, they don't?
No, I think it's just a helicopter company.
Okay. That's Grumman.
Yeah, but that's
that
the
makes
buses and
planes.
stuff, planes, buses.
They definitely make planes.
Yeah, here's the big bridge, guys.
Oh, here's the bridge. Is this what Joseph Taylor's talking about?
Yeah. Milford. See, look, it's all lit up in blue.
Oh, wow. Oh, there's Sikorsky right there, guys.
Yeah, Kira, it doesn't really work at night. Can you see it?
No, they can see the blue.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at the river.
Yeah.
Oh, now you see nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You see the A-pillar.
Yeah. Nothing.
All right, we got a ways to go.
Guys, we're headed north.
Yeah.
We're on Route 15, RT15.
Yeah.
A lot of people are heading over to 95. They're going to be in for a little surprise with some
Well,
traffic.
that's a connector. Yeah, that takes you a lot of different places.
Yeah, it's very dark out right now. Oh, no, Joseph Taylor lives at the tunnel at West Rock in New Haven.
Yeah, West Rock. Yeah. We're going to go through it.
Yeah, we're going to go through it. ARB says, this is the first time I've seen this emoji thing. What's that? I don't know what you're referring to.
It's coming up here. Like 5 minutes.
Oh, I'm good, huh?
We'll sign off. Right? We'll sign off. You'll sign back on. Say your part for it. Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah, that's fine. I have to, yeah. We'll see how busy it is. Yeah.
Guys.
We're just making plans. North 15, right?
James and I are conversing on the side, and that's why you might have heard whisperies. It's not whispering. We're just trying to figure out, I need to get more water because we're low on water, drinking water. So there's going to be a rest stop coming up on this Route 15, has some rest stops along the way.
Usually they're pretty not aggravating.
Right. I'm going to probably stop, and you don't need gas now, right?
No.
Okay. So I'll probably stop. I'm going to give and get some water. I'm not going to bring the gimbal in with me because I'll probably use the restroom while I'm getting water as well. Doing that because he's going to, just rest his. I have to get your driving glasses for the nighttime anyway, right?
Yes, you do. Yeah, I can't believe how dark it got.
Did I put them in here?
Maybe. It's actually up here. No, this one in a mile.
Oh, we got a service plaza in 1 mile. That's great.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna stop the live stream, but James we're gonna stop driving for a minute.
Hubble used to have a plant right over here on the left, the telescope people.
Yeah, so I'll find those for you when I get.
Yeah, Hubble used to be right over here.
It's in my bag. It's so dark I can't see anything.
Yep. See, there's still probably no, you can't. No, look, it's all gone.
Yeah, I don't think so. Looks like homes now.
Yeah, sitting over there. Yeah. It's gonna be dark, guys. How's the windshield? Clear for them? Yeah, it looks nice.
Looks
right?
good. Yeah, Rev Jen says waiting till you get to Maine, then it'll be pitch black. No lights, nothing.
I know.
Yeah, that'll look weird, right? James, how long is the Katz's Deli there in Connecticut for now? Oh, I'm not sure.
How long?
There's a Katz's Deli, but not related to our Katz's.
No.
Joseph Taylor says, James and Karla, that dip in West Rock where the tunnel is was a place where Native Americans ate clams and mussels from Point South.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Very cool.
Oh, good. The store is open.
Yeah, let's go
right over here. So you're going to pull over. I have to put on a jacket and everything because it's only 39 degrees. I don't even have a jacket on.
What does this say here?
This says multiple occupant vehicle parking. That's us.
Only. Yeah.
Well, that's us. Yeah. You meaning like not,
Oh,
like,
not just solo.
Right.
Not just Han Solo, right?
Right. Oh, there's snow on the ground. Yeah. I could always take Hudster for a little walk, too.
Oh, you want me to do that?
No, not now.
Okay. No, just run into it. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. This is the...
I'm going to put on the Dan G jacket.
An external mic is disconnected, it just said.
Yeah. Oh, what do I do here?
Yeah, that's a wipers. What do you need?
You got a blinker on.
Oh, I gotta turn the blinker off, guys. Yep, getting used to things here. I gotta shut the car off to get the trunk open.
No, I got a jacket.
No, put a warm one on, right?
No, your jacket's in the back seat.
Okay, close the trunk when you...
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
What happened here? I don't even know what I did.
It's upside down. No, it's good. Guys, welcome aboard. It's Tuesday night. We're in a kind of a non-area right here. Maybe North Milford? I'm not sure.
Okay, hold on, guys.
Carl's back in.
Because I need to find your driving glasses.
Mm-hmm. This is the scene. There's the, I'm showing them behind you. Oh. Yeah, there's the rest stop right there with the sunset behind it. We're in a Hyundai Sonata rental. It's doing the job great. Outside, they're saying the car thermometer says 37. It feels a little colder.
Okay, I found my wallet so I can buy water.
Yep.
I found your wallet.
I can just throw my coat on and walk in a little if you want.
I found reading glasses. Hold on, guys.
Yep.
Where did your driving glasses? Oh, you put them in the...
Oh, they're in the side thing there? Yeah, they're there.
So, if you want to walk him, I mean, you can't read the chats. That's all it is. So, just, guys, James is not going to be able to read any chats while he's walking because he doesn't have his reading. He doesn't have his reading glasses on.
You want to just...
Bernabergen is celebrating 18 months of membership.
Guys, I'm going to get my coat and we're going to Karla's gonna get Hudson out of the car. We're just decided. I'm gonna take Hudson for a little walk on the side of Route 15. And I would say this is Orange, maybe? Orange, Connecticut? What do you think, hon?
Probably. Hold on.
Here it is here, guys. Road trip life. I can't see your chats, which is, you know, tough for me. I like to chat. Yep. What's that now? What is this now? What is this?
You got some alarm on.
I got it. I was just trying to open the trunk there.
No, we don't need it.
Oh, I got it. Okay. There we go. Good.
So I'm gonna walk Hudson. I mean, you're gonna.
I'm gonna walk Hudson. Hold
Okay.
on a sec. We can't, you know. Honey?
Quick. I'm just gonna quickly get water.
Yeah, Carla. Here's the... It's already,
So there's snow on the ground, guys. Remember, James is not going to be able to read the chat messages because he doesn't have reading glasses on. So he'll just chat with you, but he can't answer you back.
Yes. Chat amongst yourself. Okay. Guys, I'm locking the car. There we go. And I'm going to take Hudson for a little stroll, being very careful where I step. You see there's a little dusting of snow on the ground over here. Thank God everything's frozen at least. This is the service station. There's our Hyundai. Hudson's pulling me to go pee. Hang on. Sorry about that. There he is. There's the Hudster. And it's a Tuesday night. You know, December. Late December 1963. Oh, what a night. So this fell in our lap pretty early this morning. And off we went, you know. Hope everybody's having a nice time. Karla will catch up on the chats in a sec. She won't be too long. You know? That's northbound traffic there. That's the red tail lights. There. And that's looking southbound. The funny thing is, these rest areas have been historic. They used to have the little toll booths. I think they're preserved in a museum somewhere, this highway. It was little toll booths like made out of Lincoln logs, is what they look like. Somebody from Connecticut might remember what the heck I'm talking about. And the little roadway rest areas were also made like that same way. They've been modernized now and all that stuff's gone. But I remember it was always kind of funny, the toll booths. We liked when we drove through there with my parents. The little Lincoln log toll booths. Maybe Karla will see in the chat, somebody remembers that. We're about 2 hours now into the trip. About a half hour behind, maybe 45 minutes behind where we'd want to be. Just because traffic was so heavy on 95 north. It always is through there, but not that heavy at that time. Give it 5:30, it'll be wall to wall, jam-packed, you know. Hudson's here, he's sniffing. Something really caught his eye over here. So I'm just letting him sniff, you know. Let him stretch his legs a little bit. And just have a nice little sniff of the night air. I bet there's a lot of raccoons in the woods over here and possums and all that stuff. You know, maybe even some deer, fox, you know, who knows. See, I knew it wouldn't be too aggravating. It's not crowded. You know, you don't have to hunt and peck for traffic. I mean, for parking. So the plan is we get up there tonight, and then we get an early start tomorrow, bang out what we got to do. double check everything like we always do, and then head out on first thing Thursday morning. Be a full day. Not a big deal. You know, both of me and Carla are used to working the whole day and night if we have to. And then we head back Thursday. You know, try to leave early, get into the city nice and early, and return the old rental car. Then about 10 days, 2 weeks from now, almost to the money, 2 weeks to change, we'll be renting another car and heading to Florida. So in between that, we got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of year-end stuff to button up for some companies, you know, and get them squared away. We have a little picnic area here. It's always been a nice road. This is a nicer, more genteel road than 95. First off, because they, A, don't allow trucks on it, so you don't have those big tractor trailers flying all around you. And it's only 2 lanes, and it's through the woods, you know, more or less. More or less, it's shaded during the day in the hot summer. Now the leaves are off the trees, so all that stuff is, you know, moot, I guess you would say. Here's where we are. I hope they have a "you are here" here.
Hey, James.
Oh wow, big water. We're right about here somewhere, guys. See where someone tore off the little red dot?
Oh, that's great. You
Right
found
about
this
there.
map.
Yeah.
And you can show
We have
where
to
we're
go.
going?
Yeah. Well, you can. It's out of our reckoning right now.
Oh, here.
Yep.
Show the snow.
Yeah, I did.
'Cause I found something.
Yeah, Hudson's been sniffing around the woods. Who knows what animals are out there, right? Let me spin around again. There's salt on the thing here. I want to get him off that. There we go. And then Carla will catch up on the chats.
Listen, James, let's put this in the trunk.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how to do that.
There's a trunk button. I'll take it.
All right, unlock. There's the trunk button. See, that does that thing.
No.
Push the bottom button. So why won't the trunk open there?
Because you hit the wrong button.
Gotcha. See, James? See, that's why Carla always corrects me. Because 8.5, 9 times out of 10, she has a damn good reason. I got to tell you that. That's what I hope for. I actually count on it at this point in my life.
Look what I got for the morning.
Yeah, nice. Dunkin' iced coffee. That'll be nice for you. For us, yeah. I was just giving a rundown of our plan, our schedule for
Do you
next.
want this up front?
Yeah, for the next 3 days.
I think this will be fine. We don't need that
No,
giant thing.
no, not yet. Yeah. All right, you have the key.
Yeah.
Good. That whole.
Unlock
Yeah, here, take this now. Let's put that stuff in. I already took care of.
him.
Yep, and
Okay, we have to unlock. Perfect.
yep. Guys, rental car owners, you know. Yep. Go ahead.
You know, you keep unlocking it, Jimmy.
Yeah, I can't see. I don't have any glasses on. Let Hudson.
I think you have it on children lock.
Oh, gotcha. That's hey, you know, it's for Hudson. Thanks, guys. Yep. Here we go. Let Hudster in.
Okay, Mr. Hudson, hold on.
Guys, it's like the Keystone Cops here. Let me tell you that.
I'm
There you
gonna
go.
take off this jacket.
Beautiful.
And Hudson goes in.
Yep. I'm gonna leave mine on a sec. Because it was damn cold out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave mine on for a second too.
Yeah, second.
So hold on, guys. I'm gonna just take my wallet
The
out.
Hudster's back in the car safely.
We're all back. We're doing a checklist. Check.
Yep.
I'm gonna lock away my purse.
It's as ice possible. Drive with care.
Oh wow, it says that on the car?
Yep.
Wow. All right, I got my phone so I can read the chats.
Yeah, see, catch up with the chats. Hudson has his light on here.
Okay, Hudson,
Where's
turn
your
the
door?
light
There
on.
it is. Yep.
You
Low
know,
battery, you know. We're all in
That's
good
because
shape.
it's so cold.
Yep.
So guys, you're gonna hear a difference in the mic.
You got everything, right?
Yep. James, if you can hold this so I can plug in the old Myco for a second.
Yep.
And done.
Bingo.
Okay, guys, back. Break from the road.
Yep.
And, oh, look at that.
Yeah, backup camera.
We got a backup camera.
Yeah, I'm still looking behind me though, guys. So we talked about this. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Hudson.
Yeah, there we go.
Hudson went pee.
Yeah,
Good.
off we go.
Hudson, sit down.
Into the woods
Hudson,
we went.
sit down. Hudson, you gotta sit, sweet boy, so Jimmy can see. There we go.
Yeah, this is
on
weird
the road
here.
again. So guys, give me a second to catch up on the chats. I gotta help James get back on the highway because they're flying. Okay, we're safely back on the highway, guys. All right, here we go. Let me get back on the chat. Back on the chat. Okay. Here we go. I'm a little bit behind the chat, so give me a second. Here we go. Nearly black screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we're back on the Merritt Parkway, otherwise known as Route 15,
Yep.
1-5. Hudson is like, who's Jimmy? I only know Dad. Exactly. Oh, Ivory Paul Payne said, FYI, James, Sikorsky just lost the U.S. Army contract to Bell.
Oh my
no
God.
more Army Blackhawks.
Oh,
wow. That's huge. That means they're going to lay off people.
Jeez, that's a big blow to Stratford.
That's terrible for this neighborhood.
Yeah.
Kim says, when I go to Kittery, Reverend Jenny, I stay in a little place that has connecting tiny bungalows and a wonderful breakfast.
Oh, that sounds nice.
And I walk over the bridge. Oh, that sounds gorgeous. Yeah, so listen, guys, we are headed to Portland, Maine, because we got hired by one of our repeat clients has a project that he needs some architectural photography performed for. That's what we're going to be doing, some architectural photography. We can't say any more than that because we had to sign a non-disclosure agreement. But at any rate, if this goes well, there's an opportunity for us to be able to photograph more things in the vicinity in the spring.
Yeah.
So we might be headed back, and maybe we can go to Kittery when we do that.
Yeah.
You never know, because we'll have more time.
Yeah,
you know, we're not going to stay long this time because of the weather. There's a big storm headed towards New England.
We didn't plan on going up here.
Right. This is like a last minute, job assignment that we got. But for the spring, if we get this work assignment for the spring, we'll be able to maybe plan ahead of time and maybe stay an extra couple of days.
Yeah, yeah.
And be able to live stream and look around as kind of like a tourist.
Yeah.
This is really not going to be a tourism kind of
endeavor.
Trip.
No.
This is a work-related trip.
Yeah, guys, it's dark out here.
Bell that manufactured Huey's. Ah, I see.
Oh, I got you.
They build the Blackhawk near me, Chris Bates is saying.
Wow.
Greg B says we sound better without the car microphone. Yeah, the thing is that I have we're down to only 24% battery because when we go out in the cold, it kills the cell phone battery. So I need to charge it, and I'm charging it using the car's USB charger, so it runs it through the audio-visual system. YouTube is testing time-specific emoji reactions, allowing users to respond with hearts, laughing faces, or confetti. Oh, that's what's going on in the chat.
Very cool.
Oh, wow, we're part of an experiment.
Oh, hey.
I mean, I should consider us,
Hudson,
Yes,
Hudson's name
Hudson.
opens stores. It's all Hudson.
Wolfgang finds it annoying, though.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah, some people, it's a love-hate relationship with emojis, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. There's a school bus. Yeah.
Exactly, Ralph Jen. We might have the opportunity to explore more of Maine because they have other things that they're building in New England. Oh, there was a pretty house decorated for the
I saw
holidays.
another one. Yeah, it's just so dark. It's crazy.
It's hard for you guys to see it. I mean, I know you see basically blackness. Blackness.
See, now we're in New Haven.
Yeah, now we're in New Haven. We just passing the town line. So far, so good with traffic.
So far,
Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Knock, knock, knock on wood. Can you knock on
wood.
Wow, it felt
6 it is.
36 now, Fahrenheit.
Yeah. So I think you.
Oh, Wolfgang's got to go cook. Okay, go
All
grab
right,
some
Wolfgang,
dinner.
have a nice dinner.
Oh, where's your driving glasses? Shit, they're asking,
in here
are you
somewhere.
okay? No, they're in the side panel on the left.
Okay. Oh, look at the traffic going south. I thought I moved them over to here.
Oh, you moved them?
Yeah, here. Look, here's the tunnel coming up, right? Yeah. Guys, you're going to go through a tunnel.
Oh, so we may not have internet.
Little excitement.
Guys, listen, we're going to be going through a tunnel. If for some reason the internet stops, then we'll pick up the live stream, once we have service again.
What is this, North Haven or still New Haven, I think?
So, but let's see. Maybe we'll have service through the tunnel. Oh, my ears just popped.
Yeah, it's a steep hill.
Oh, this is the Katz's Deli exit.
Yeah, it's over there on the left. It's a different Katz's, though.
Right, it's not owned by the
Didn't
same
they give him
owner.
a cease and desist at one point?
I think so.
Now I know what they were talking about. There it is right there.
There's the Katz's Deli,
I
guys.
remember this. I remember.
It's next to a Starbucks.
Yeah, next to a Starbucks.
Yeah, it doesn't look very, Lower East Side and Ian. Guys, so you see there's a big tunnel coming up. Well, maybe you don't see. You don't see anything, actually.
No.
But there is a big tunnel coming up. So
This is West Rock.
Right now we have full service. If for some reason service cuts out because of the tunnel, we'll restart the live stream. But I think we're going to be okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll find out soon enough. What do you think? The stars must be gorgeous. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We'll be able to see some stars. We don't really see any stars living in New York City. So that's a good point. I like that. Thanks for thinking of that, Kim. Did we just drive underneath a river? What was that tunnel?
No, it's a mountain. Like, not a hill, like a big...
oh, no, we went through a hill.
Like a big hill. Big steep hill. A rock hill,
A rock hill. You mean like a rock concert, but a rock hill?
Yeah, Rock Hill. Rocky.
That was a short tunnel, exactly. I thought it was a longer tunnel, too. I was getting excited.
Yeah, I went by in a flash.
I mean, I blinked and we were out of the tunnel.
Yeah, now
Oh!
Yeah,
Oh.
we're out in Hamden, guys.
No, they could barely see it. We're driving so fast, guys.
Yeah, Hamden.
I wonder if there'll be any pretty decorated houses up there.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Joseph Taylor's looking out his window, waving. Oh,
Hey, Joe
Joseph
Taylor. Flash your lights on in your window.
Chris Bates says you got to honk your horn in the tunnel.
Yeah. Here, I'm beeping for Joe Taylor.
We beeped our horn. It's a very anemic horn.
Yeah, it is. It's a very polite horn.
Oh, Rev Jen says in Maine, many of the houses are decorated. So,
Oh, pretty.
Oh, that's great news, Rev Jen. Joseph Taylor is only 4 miles away from us right now.
Oh, nice.
Joseph, we're waving to you. We're waving.
Yeah. Poke your head out the front door. You might have heard our beeping.
Orphan Annie says she's in Tennessee and it's still daylight right now.
Yeah, that's like Florida, remember?
Yeah.
Florida, they probably have another hour of brightness. Any of our chat in Florida, let us know if it's still bright.
If it's still bright in Tennessee, then it definitely would be in Florida.
Yeah, look at the traffic now going south is staying still.
You think that's to the connector?
Yeah. You have to head up into the valley.
Yeah.
The
cars on the road thinking we were honking for them. Yeah, exactly, as in boy. Tien Nguyen says you guys be safe. Thank you, Tien.
Thanks, Tien. We're in Hamden now.
Tien, did I pronounce that correctly? Nguyen? Is that how you pronounce your last name? Nguyen.
Nguyen.
Okay.
I think Nguyen, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
I did all right.
Yeah, you did okay.
Johnny Azaria says, if you see the reindeers and a sleigh on a roof, that's where Joseph Taylor lives, North Pole, Connecticut. Ah.
Yeah.
No, that's you, Johnny. You're Santa Johnny.
Santa Johnny.
Santa Johnny brings down so many great presents
Yeah.
for Carla and James and Hudson.
Carla's freestyling.
Santa Johnny.
Carla's freestyling. Look at it.
City Adventure says, James and Carla, how are you guys? And of course, the Hudson. Where are you guys headed? Where are you at the moment?
We're in Hamden, Connecticut.
In Hamden, Connecticut.
By Dixwell Ave. That's a famous street here in Hamden.
We are on our way to Portland, Maine. We're going to see also the mountains of New Hampshire. We're going to be like in the lower part of the White Mountains, right?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Oh, there's some decorated homes.
Yep. Can you see them through the woods there, guys?
A little bit.
Yeah. It's always tough out here to really pick it up.
Oh, we go so fast, too.
Yeah. It's a hard thing, you know.
Watching from Ireland with the last 2 hours and have thoroughly enjoyed the trip with you. A very good rapport between the two of you. Safe trip, says Kevin Sayers.
Thanks, Kevin.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. We really appreciate that. It's
From
very
Old Erie?
sweet. Thank you.
See, here's Dixwell Ave. It's like a big road.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of shopping on there and stuff.
You did good, Jimmy.
Yeah, North Haven. There it is. It's a 2-lane highway out here.
I'm going to need to make a playlist of our road trip to Maine.
Yeah.
I'll have to make a new playlist. I'll create that tonight if we have internet. Guys, I mean, we hope we have internet at this hotel, but, you know, you never know.
Never know.
It's like a mom and pop kind of hotel. It's not a big chain kind of place.
Right.
So they may not even have internet.
Yeah. Might be the kind with the foot pedal.
Yeah.
Crank.
We might have to hook Hudson up to get power.
And run on a treadmill.
Second start on the right and straight on till morning. Oh, Picard, thank you. Oh, Chatelaine is asking, do you know where Monroe, Connecticut is? Chris Jensen of YouTube, Kitten Academy, lives there. Do you know where Monroe, Connecticut is?
Of course I do.
James does. He grew
Just
up in
north of
Bridgeport.
Trumbull.
It's just north of Trumbull, he's saying. James grew up in Bridgeport, so he's very familiar with this neighborhood. Oh, there's North Haven, so that's Joseph Taylor, right?
Yep. North Haven's pretty big. So I think
gotcha.
we've been going through it for a little while.
Joseph Taylor says, James and Karla, Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
Plaza, the last one on this parkway.
Oh, yeah, but I'm good. I'm going.
Yeah, we're
now.
good.
Honey, hello, Manny Mayhoff. And Sunji Brahman is in the chat, and also Miguel Gonzalez. Hi, Miguel.
They took all the tolls off here. I was talking about that when I couldn't read the chat. And they were built like little Lincoln log things you had to drive through.
Oh, cool.
The toll booths. And these houses were like that as well, but now they've all been redone. The rest areas.
Gas is $3.49 a gallon for regular unleaded, if you're keeping track, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Joseph Taylor lives in New Haven, not North Haven.
New Haven, gotcha.
Oh, Soon James is saying, what car are we driving? We are renting a car. We're in a Hyundai Sonata. It's
Four-door.
a four-door sedan.
It's doing the job well.
Black in color, and it has a gray interior, and it's doing its job very well. It has front-wheel drive.
Couldn't ask for more.
Which is what we wanted, because there could be snow on the road in New Hampshire.
This is probably one of the darker parts of Connecticut. We're going to hit Interstate 91 in a few minutes. That's going to take us further north, and that's much brighter.
Oh, Poland Spring drinking water is from Maine. Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, Poland Spring. From Maine, yeah.
James, I'm not staying at the beautiful Mount Airy Lodge.
The host with the most in the Poconos. Beautiful Mount Airy Lodge.
Guys, what I'm referring to is if you watched our stream from Saturday night, we saw the Christmas window outside at Bloomingdale's.
Yeah, yeah.
And they had an ice skating woman inside a giant champagne glass. And it reminded me
of the love tub.
Of the love tub and
the Borscht Belt.
Champagne glass tub that they had
in the newlywed hotels.
In the
Poconos.
Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania. I never went there, but I saw the commercials as a kid.
Yeah, and they had the ads in the back of like.
They used to play them on the TV incessantly when I was a kid.
They'd have ads for them in the back of like Field and Stream.
Oh, is there any deer up that way? Yes.
Oh, of course there is. Yeah, tons.
Yeah, they could be deer. We can
Yep.
look up
Possum.
We can look for little their eyes. Sometimes you see their eyes reflecting.
Yep.
All you got to bring is your love of everything. Beautiful Mount Airy Lodge, 90s commercials.
Yeah. 1-800-528-1234. Best Western.
City Inventor says, in my opinion, the cashless toll system serves the purpose: one, generate massive fees on the late toll, which is a scam if you ask me.
Yeah, for sure.
And two, to keep traffic moving. It does help with the flow of traffic. True that.
Yep. And the road had been paid for decades. They said they were going to take them down.
Right.
When the road was paid for, and it went on for decades.
Right,
they never...
and we're still paying tolls
But
unnecessarily.
now there are no tolls on here.
Right.
And then the road's going to end up here at 91.
Gotcha. Then there'll be toll again?
Yeah. Can I have my...
Distance glasses?
No.
Oh.
Coke?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
These have to be...
tightened?
No, look at it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I got that. Guys, we hit another little pinch point over here.
Why don't you do that?
Do one at a time. No, I got this. Here we go. I got that. That's fine for now. And I'm going to do this. Okay. I'm good. Just put that away for a second.
I'll hold it in my hand.
Oh, looks like there's a little car pulled over on the side.
These motels seem very slimy. Yeah. I get your drift.
Yeah.
Why don't you take those off? Just do that. Just hold that. You could put that here. That here in the middle.
Okay. Yeah, there was an accident or something up here.
You don't have to cap it. You can keep the cap off if you want. And then take that.
You need a rake.
Sure. There's a love hotel in Japan where they have a chocolate syrup bath, George is saying.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've seen that.
God.
And then there's you bathe in beer or something. What's going on? What's all this then?
Oh, Annie Dennis is saying, in Milford, Connecticut, in my backyard, which is wooded, I see lots of deer. Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a popo up there?
Yeah, they just pulled out. A car was disabled, and they just hooked it up to the tow truck.
Oh, okay.
See, I'm going to go like this and duck behind them here.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You don't want to pass.
Well, the speed limit's a lot slower on this road. See, 55. It's not...
Oh.
Some parts of 95, it's 65, 70.
Yeah, so I'd put your glasses back on.
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, he's going to... See, and there's the tow truck is the next one up.
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, there we go. Good.
Did it accomplish anything?
Yeah,
Just smeared it around.
Yeah, there's a... I saw Springsteen out here.
Oh, in concert?
Yeah, at the, what is it, Oakdale.
I remember when you went there.
The Tom Joad tour.
Didn't you go there with Al?
My friend Alex.
Yeah.
He was in the Air Force. And we went out, when he came back home, we went out to Oakdale, I believe that's the name of it, and saw the Tom Joad tour.
Oh, cool. City Inventors is the sound of the police. Popo. The sound of the police.
Whoop, whoop.
The sound of the police.
Whoop, whoop.
Act like you're following all the laws.
I hear it every day.
John P. Following all the
They
laws.
want to get up and be on their way. Whoop, whoop.
No, Bruce Springsteen is what he saw, Mr. Bob Newell. Not
KRS-One.
Not Bruce Smith. Nha Trang in South Vietnam is a great beach. Wow.
Yeah. Just somewhere safe.
What is that?
There hasn't been.
I got it right up here.
Yeah.
There's another. See this? We got 3 little cubby holes up here. They're very generous with the.
Yeah, it's a nice little car. It's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Not too small either.
Very comfortable. I'm very comfortable,
yeah,
guys.
I'm fine. No complaints. This is the exit, I think, up here. From
And we only paid for a
Oakdale. That's
medium-sized car, not a larger-sized car. And I feel like this is a larger car. I think
we
got an upgrade.
Yeah, maybe that's all they had. And you're a gold member. Hey.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Yeah, Oakdale.
I think we might have gotten a free upgrade on the car.
Yeah.
I'm putting you guys on charge while I fix dinner. Okay, Wolfgang. Oh,
Nice
Margaret
job.
Hummer's in the chat. Hey,
Hey, Margaret Hummer.
Are you going to a job in Maine? Yes, we are, Margaret. We got, pretty Christmas trees up there.
Oh, that might be the Oakdale, the Oakdale place.
We got a job assignment in Portland, Maine. We're on our way. We're not going to make it to Portland, Maine today. We're going to be staying in New Hampshire, and then we're going to be tomorrow. We'll live stream our drive from New Hampshire to Portland, Maine. We're going to be staying in New Hampshire because they found us a little bed and breakfast kind of
Yeah, some kind of setup they have there.
Which is very dog friendly.
Exactly, because we said Hudson's coming.
GC322, Judas Priest, breaking the law, breaking the law.
Breaking the law.
Oh, Orphan Annie gets deer, wild turkeys, coyotes.
Wow.
Black snakes and black bear in their yard. Oh my God.
One time we were up here, and we heard a coyote. Remember?
Wow.
That yelping. They make a coyote not your friend, guys. They're dangerous.
Yeah.
For a dog too.
Yeah.
Coyote not your friend.
Oh, do we remember the Navalee Ski Resort, the Catskill Mountains in New York Ski Resort?
That sounds familiar.
It's now abandoned. I'm not.
It sounds familiar.
I didn't spend much time in the Catskills. That wasn't.
No, but I remember all the ads.
Yes.
On sports radio and stuff.
Is upstate New York considered New England? No, not really. No.
No, that's the Adirondacks.
No, that's the Adirondacks and stuff like that, or further. Upstate New
Yeah,
York.
like Lake George.
Or it could be Buffalo.
Right, or where Jack Rav is, Erie.
Right, but that's not New York.
I know, but up that.
Right, no, New England is specifically like Rhode Island, Massachusetts,
Connecticut,
to
some
Maine.
extent, and Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire.
And New Hampshire.
Moonlight in Vermont, Billie Holiday.
Moonlight in Vermont.
If you can think of any Maine, Vermont, or New Hampshire songs.
Yeah, guys, we need Maine, Vermont, and New Hampshire.
I'm kicking it off with Billie Holiday, Moonlight in Vermont.
David Way says, stop by in Poughkeepsie. I think they might have a notary.
Yeah, exactly. We're still looking. We haven't slept. I've been to Potown, Poughkeepsie. Remember we went to an
abandoned mental asylum.
Abandoned asylum, yeah. Me and Carla.
It was right across the way from the college.
Yeah. That's where we had one ghost encounter.
Yeah.
Bonafide. We don't say those words lightly.
No, we don't joke.
We don't pussyfoot around saying, ooh, what was that noise?
Guys, so the gimbal is blinking. I'm gonna have to charge the old gimbal.
Yeah, we might have to.
So hold on, guys. I can handle this. Ephraim Gimbalis.
Junior. Danette and Anthony. Getting them paid. Macy's and Gimbals. We bought it. We tried to.
Got a lot of tools over here. Hold on, guys. I'm getting my bag of tricks.
Most famous reindeer of all. We're in Meriden now.
Okay, hold on, guys.
Never got to Meriden much. Anything up here never really. I had a friend who worked in Cornwall up here, or Cornwall, I think it is.
Cornholio?
Yeah. In Hartford. Worked there for a while.
Guys, I can't read the chat messages right now. I'm trying to switch charging units, so give me a second, okay? I'm with you. I just can't read the chat messages right now because I'm trying to do a couple of logistics.
Couple of things. Carla's got her hands full. It's like, whoops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Whoops, there goes another rubber tree. Whoops, there goes another rubber tree plant.
Yeah, it's a nice car, RP Chatelaine. I agree.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, this Hyundai Sonata is
no complaints at all.
Yeah, I think we got an upgrade.
The handling's nice, yeah.
I think we got an upgrade. I had asked for
You can tell it's front-wheel drive if you're a sports driver.
Right.
If you're a driving enthusiast, and that's about it.
Right.
You can tell it has some of that front wheel torque.
Right.
When you accelerate.
I asked for a, you know, because we didn't want to pay a lot because, you know, we're trying to be reasonable. It's not like we asked for a,
yeah,
you know,
Escalade.
An Escalade to
Hudson
drive
would have
up.
loved an Escalade.
You know, because that was expensive. I wanted to keep it, you know.
Here we're hitting 91 now, guys.
They said they would reimburse us for the price of the rental car, but I didn't want to, like, you know, ask for a Cadillac Escalade at $350 a day.
Yeah.
So this one will cost
a dope whip.
Well, just around $63 a day, which I thought was reasonable.
Yeah. You know, we didn't want to, you know, dubs and whips. Now we're getting on to North 91. Now you can take 91 all the way to Vermont and then cut over to where we're going up once you get up north towards Vermont, but that takes longer. And it's all about speed this trip. It's a prettier drive, I have to say.
But not in the dark.
Not in the dark, not in the winter, and not when you're in a hurry.
Right. Karla clams for an upgrade, Mr. Bob Newell saying.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, as in boy, the date is wrong on the dashboard. Yeah, it says December 14th, but it's the 13th. Yeah. I knew that, and in the video description, the date is correct. Yep. This dark drive reminds me of my drive to Rockland County, Stylish Bunny is saying.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I pinned a comment. I didn't even know I did that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's good. Okay. All right. That's okay. I didn't even know I can pin things. I don't know what I'm doing over here.
Ping! Or pin?
No, I pinned it. See, it's blue.
I thought you said pinged it.
I don't know how to unpin it. Guys, I'm holding two phones. You know, I'm doing my best there. King of the Road, Roger Miller.
King
ARB.
of the Road, yeah, nice. I love
Long
that.
Time Sunshine by Weezer. Sometimes I want to pack it up, take bus to Vermont or Maine. Oh,
nice, Weezer.
Oh, good one.
Slow down. You move too fast. Gotta make the morning last now.
Portland Town by We the People.
Oh,
nice. That's ARB
wow.
came up with that one.
Wow. ARB, fantastic job.
Lino Vincent spent my summers at my aunt's home in Bolton Landing, New York on magnificent Lake George, the queen of the American lakes. Oh.
Yeah, Lake George is pretty. We went through there.
Yeah.
On our way to Montreal once.
Yes, yes, yes.
I was up in Quebec the day Massive Attacks Mezzanine came out, I believe.
City Inventor saying, Karla, just drive on to Quebec City. Well, we're only 5 hours away. We can meet up with Action Kid.
Yeah, we're gonna pop up in his stream.
Oh, can you imagine if we did that? That would be so
like,
funny.
don't tell him we all kept it a
right,
secret.
like, don't tell him. Don't tell him that
and
we're
all of a
like...
sudden he's walking down the street.
Yeah.
And we're like, Action Kid!
Can you imagine? That would be hysterical, though.
I hope he's feeling better, seriously.
Yeah. He
guys,
sounded better. He sounded better.
Guys, give a little thought and prayer for Action Kid. He was feeling under the weather. If you have no, you know.
Oh, Joseph Taylor says Meriden, Connecticut has a pizza place called Little Rendezvous brick oven that's over 150 years old.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
We're on a rendezvous.
Wow, there's a lot of snow on the ground. You know, I'm getting a little warm.
Yeah. The Bruce Springsteen
Can you
song,
put
Rendezvous.
that down here?
Sure.
And then help me take this off.
I got you.
No, from the arm.
Arm, gotcha. I can't really see in here. There we go. There we go.
Guys, I have this warm jacket on that our channel supporter Dan Gregorich sent us.
Yeah.
He sent us these warm jackets.
It's the warmest jacket.
It's like
it's
high tech.
It's like some space age material.
Yeah, and I had it on and I started sweating inside the car.
Thank you, Dan G. If you're out there. I know he's been having some
he was
family complications.
Yeah, and
keep him in your thoughts and prayers.
Thank you, Dan G. We hope you're having a wonderful holiday.
A little better time.
You'll be getting a Christmas card in the mail for us very soon. We just got a little delayed in our card sending because you know, we have to do this road trip here. Had to.
Kicking down the cobblestones, feeling groovy.
Hot, hot, hot.
Yeah, Michael Scott when he gets back from Jamaica.
Right.
Guys, when we're down in Florida, we're going to be building a Lego office. The office Lego. And we're going to have tons of office trivia. What song does Michael Scott play when he comes home from...
Yes, that's a good one.
Yeah. When he has his steel drum.
Yeah.
And his little, he got one of his like a little bit of his hair braided.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
On
yeah,
the
yeah.
beach. He has
Oh
the
my
little
God.
bead in it.
Oh God, yes, that's hysterical. That. Oh, there's like,
So we got
there's
about
like heat coming down on the floor. I feel.
Oh yeah, what's that? You want that different now?
No, that's good. It's nice and toasty down in here.
Yeah, I got my
just
Carhartt on.
I'm digging around for because we're only 24 up there, so it's like I'm battling like 8 batteries. But I come prepared.
Yeah.
I got this, basically.
So we're back to the tractor trailers now, guys. Carla's got more charging wires over there than, Carter's got liver pills.
That for 1 second?
I'm telling you.
It's like you can't go far from here because
Yeah, I got you.
Hooked up there.
Gotcha. James has got his night driving glasses on. I'm like Goggles Paisano. If you guys remember that. How many people in the chat remember Goggles Paisano growing up?
All right, I'll take that back.
Yeah, see if anybody in the chat remembers it.
Oh, this is fabulous.
Fabulous. Yeah, there it is. Cromwell.
Cromwell.
Yeah, that's where my friend worked.
Oh, what happened to my live chat?
Yeah, you got to get the other phone.
Where did that go now?
Yeah.
Oh, there. Guys, hold on. I've been missing the live chats because I've been dealing with batteries.
Yeah, this is where the Berlin Turnpike is out here.
Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
It would be a lot louder if the windows are open. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why are trucks passing you? Because James is being, a very good driver. We don't speed. We're not in any particular rush.
I was kind of helping. Carla had like 100 different wires to plug in.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to make her car sick when she's looking down in the dark pit by her legs.
Yes.
So now we can move a little faster. Gotcha, guys.
Yeah.
But that's what I was trying to do. And I was trying to help her out a little bit.
Yes, we have to finish the lighthouse in Florida. Exactly.
We got the lighthouse to finish first.
Right.
Then the office.
We're going to bring down the office that we bought. The office
that's going to be fun, guys.
Right.
In Florida, it's a little different. We drive places.
Right.
There's some beach content. There's some Art Deco.
Guys, hopefully, maybe there will be a flat water day where I'll take you guys out swimming with me. There was none when we were down in July and August, but maybe, fingers crossed, I'll be able to do a swim. I can't bring the gimbal and stuff, but James can keep it on shore. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to borrow Hudson's HUD cam.
Right, and me and Hudson will sit in the Bucky tent.
You guys will stay in the Bucky tent, and I'll bring the HUD cam and I'll dive down to look for shells, and I'll record the thing.
If we get a flat day, for God's sake.
If the water's flat.
God willing.
Right. I feel verklempt talking amongst yourselves. Exactly.
Yeah, talk amongst yourself.
Exactly.
Linda Richmond.
Eric A says a beach day would be fun. Guys, I don't know if you're new to our channel, but I, Carla, am an excellent swimmer, and I'm not just tooting my own horn. I'm a lifeguard. I have a lifeguard status.
Yeah, Carla's a dynamite swimmer.
I worked as a lifeguard in the summers when I was a teenager, and I'm a very proficient swimmer.
Fearless swimmer.
I'm a very strong swimmer.
Carla's basically fearless.
And I can free dive, so I would love to go free diving for you. I'm a much better swimmer than I am a free diver. I'm not going to say I'm a great free diver, but I do.
All about gym and swimming.
Right.
James.
Yeah.
Not the best swimmer.
Carla, the marine biologist, looking straight into the eye of the beast. Exactly, Jack Brad.
The sea was angry that day, my friends.
Right, no offshore current. ARB, the problem
All summer.
is that all summer, the whole July and August that we were down in Florida,
It was offshore current.
when the water was like bathtub, levels. I mean,
Yeah,
it was like 88 degrees Fahrenheit.
87, 88
It was
every
so
day.
warm and beautiful. I would have been able to dive down and not be cold. I wouldn't even have had to wear any sort
You
of.
remember a few times we went to the beach with you guys.
Yeah, there was such an
The waves.
offshore current. Yeah,
The waves.
yeah.
And Hudson loved the sand.
Oh, Marty Lewis is asking, what is free diving? Free diving means you
No
hold
tank.
no tank. You hold your breath and you go,
Underwater.
underwater.
Deep, fairly deep.
Deep. Like I'll go about 25, 30 feet. I don't go really deep.
Some people go professional free divers.
Right, professional free divers go like 100 feet.
100 feet. Yeah, honest to God.
Crazy amounts. But I mean, I can
100
hold
meters.
I can hold my breath for a good I don't know. I slow my breathing down, maybe about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good.
I'm pretty good.
I'm not just saying that, 'cause
I'm not to the level where I could go deeper because I can't hold my breath that
James
long.
is hopeless,
Yeah.
as in most things.
James, I told you the story that when James and I started,
I pulled a George Costanza.
started going out. Maybe I'll just tell it to you again because maybe you would like to hear it again. Jack Rabb says, I used to swim off beach, 9th Street in Rockaway, and the undertow was treacherous. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jack Rabb, a lot of people get into trouble out there.
Yeah, the
And
Rockaways.
they lose their life.
Yeah,
That's a dangerous place.
The
Tell 'em, Karla.
Rockaways are dangerous. I never lifeguarded there, but I have swam in the Rockaways, and it has great surf for that reason.
Yeah, people surf out there. They're in Long Beach on Long Island.
Yeah, and Long Beach, which is basically the same beach. It's just a continuation of a barrier island.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this is the story of James and I when we met. Now, I'm not going to read the chat messages. I'm just going to tell you the story for now, guys.
Because Karla's using 2 phones.
Right. So, when James and I started dating, not when we met, because we knew each other for like 6 years before we started dating.
Well, yeah, like just being,
But
together.
we had, this is in New York City, so we never went to the beach. We didn't talk about the beach. I didn't know anything about James's water issues. Now, we'll call it.
Yeah, well, lack of.
Right. So, when we started dating, I told James, I was like, you know what? Let's get away for the weekend. Let's go to the Bahamas. I'll book a flight. I'll do everything. And James said, okay. I said, do you have a passport? He said, no. I don't have a passport.
Passaporte.
I said, okay, it's all right.
I saw it on I Love Lucy.
I said, we'll go to the Bahamas. You don't need a passport. You just need a driver's license. That's not true anymore, but this is back in the 1980s. You could go there with just a driver's license. So I said, don't worry. You don't need a passport.
I had that.
We could just go. We go to Florida. We'll get a flight to Miami, and then from Miami we'll take a short flight to to the Bahamas, to Nassau. We're gonna stay in Paradise Island. It'll be beautiful. And as a little gift for James, I bought him a snorkel and fins because I'm a very good snorkel and I go scuba diving and stuff. But I know James didn't know how to scuba dive. But I figured, we'll go snorkeling together. That'll be
nice.
It'll be fun. Something to do. The water's so crystal clear down there. It's the Caribbean.
Steel drums.
So, first of all, I book all the flights, and I don't really tell James the specifics of the flights. I say, just pack, some bathing suits and
A
whatnot.
lot of times with James, the less he knows, the better.
Right. So, we get on the plane. Now, this is a regular, 747. We take to Miami from LaGuardia. We left from LaGuardia, right?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. And we get on the plane, and James is like, can I have the window seat? I'm like, sure, whatever. Take the window seat. I don't care. I sat next to him. And, they're going through the instructions.
Whoa, that thing is flying.
Yeah.
Here comes another one.
Oh, my God.
Holy crap.
The stewardess is doing the flight instructions. Oh, Bradley Airport.
Yeah.
Signs. So the stewardess is like, talking about the, the little thing that comes down, the air thing.
Safety thing?
You know, the safety stuff,
I'm just sitting there.
the light. No, James is listening intently.
Yeah, I'm like, what's all this about?
And I'm like wondering why James is listening so intently. I was like, I don't bother listening. What do I need? I've heard it a million times, and like,
Yeah, like,
you know,
what is all this?
who cares about this instruction?
The seat cushions,
and
flotation.
the seat cushions, your flotation device, and all that sort of
Emergency
stuff.
exits. I'm like, hey, what
But
is
James
this
is listening intently, but I still don't put two and two together.
Yeah, I'm like, what is all this?
We take off, and James is gripping
I'm like, holy crap. Now,
gripping the armrest.
I got to interrupt to say LaGuardia wasn't made for modern jets. So the takeoff is very steep.
Right. Now, John PS30 in the chat, I looked down on the chat, he's like, James was taking notes. Pretty much, and I thought it was a little strange at the time that he was listening
the
so
way
intently.
I grew up and in work and stuff, I thought I have to notice stuff.
Right. So, anyway, I didn't think that much of it. But then the plane takes off. First of all, the engines make a lot of noise. We were sitting right by the wing.
Yeah.
We were literally sitting over the wing.
Yeah.
And also, James is really like, he's looking at the window because we're sitting over the wing, that's also the window where it's an escape route in case you crash.
Yeah.
And the flight attendant came by and started pointing to James's seat.
Yeah.
And then I could see James
I'm like, what the hell did I do?
Right, really, really listening because
what did I do?
Remember, that's where the slide comes down. Like if we were to crash, you're supposed to go out that exit and the slide will come down and you slide,
We're shouting again.
Slide down into the water.
Guys, I think we're shouting again.
Yeah. So
Honey, you have to help me find 84 to go head east.
Okay.
Here, it's coming up here. I think they redid it.
Right. James was in charge of saving the airplane, basically.
We don't want to go west.
Okay, I'm watching.
We want to go east.
Okay.
Right? East towards Boston. But we're not going to Boston.
Right. But we're not here yet.
Here it is, 84 east.
No, stay in this lane.
Yeah.
North 15 to 84 east. Stay in this lane. Exit only. Left. But you can be in both lanes. The left lane is exit only, but you can be in both. You can be in this lane too.
The Charter Oak Bridge.
You're good in this lane.
I'm okay in this.
Stay in this lane.
Okay.
Right. So anyway, James gets more visibly nervous when the stewardess comes over and starts pointing towards James.
Yeah.
Now we take off. We get ready for taxiing, and they're like the engines are just really, really, really loud.
Yeah, never experienced anything like this.
James is just like, you could see he's
what the hell's going on in here?
Right, he's getting like a little agitated. I can feel like
what is all this?
When you know someone. Remember, I knew James already 6 years before we started dating, so I could tell that he was becoming agitated, but I still didn't understand why. Finally, the plane takes off, and James is gripping like the armrest, basically his hands are turning white because
white knuckle time.
He's gripping.
I'll admit it.
He's gripping the armrest so tight, like I've never seen before in my life. And we had a smooth takeoff. This is like a normal takeoff, like nothing bad, nothing unusual, smooth. So we get up in the air, and James is like, ugh, and like.
What was all this?
And and I'm like, look at him. I'm like, what's wrong? And he's like, oh, well, I've never flown before.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean you've never flown before? I'm like, you've never taken an airplane before? And James is like, no.
I had no idea.
Because, listen, guys, James will tell it. James really didn't go on vacations when he was a kid.
Ah, that was,
that was for wealthy people.
Yeah.
In James's world.
No, they're not going anywhere.
Right. I mean, he's lucky they went up for a drive.
That's a big deal, yeah.
James was lucky if his parents brought him into the grocery store. That was their,
Yeah.
That was like that was like
a trip out. Yeah.
That was a trip away from.
So the plane levels off, and I turn to Carla. I'm like, what the hell's all that about?
Yeah.
I'm like, is that normal?
Yeah.
I'm like, all this noise, the tilting of the thing, the whole bit.
Right. He had no idea. No idea. So
now we've flown many times after that. I got used to it.
Right.
But that was the very, very first time I ever flew.
He had never flown in a plane before. Now he tells me this, and you can imagine, because I was just like, uh-oh, this isn't the only plane that we're gonna be on. Because remember, getting to the Bahamas, because James didn't have a passport,
Passport.
I booked another flight from Miami, a little like a jumper plane, a tiny little plane. It had 8 seats.
Eight seats. That's
seats.
I was gonna. Yeah, 8 seats.
8 seats. That's it. I was counting it in my mind, and
maybe 12.
no, I think it was only 8. I really do.
All right.
And I was just like, oh my God, poor James. He can get it. I mean, he's not doing that great with this plane, and this is a huge plane. Now, how in the world is he gonna handle the takeoff and the landing on this tiny little plane from Miami to Nassau?
Yeah, I knew we were in trouble when we walked out onto the runway.
Right. So
I'm like, wait, don't we have to go through some stairs?
Right. Wait a minute. So first of all, it was an uneventful flight.
Oh,
thank
smooth.
God.
Yeah, looking back, it was smooth.
Right. We didn't have any problems.
There was nothing.
He landed, he did the white knuckle thing again, but he landed okay. Now, I still haven't told him that the next plane that we're going on is a tiny little plane, because I didn't want to scare him that he wouldn't get on it or something like that, because I was just like, oh my God, maybe he'll handle it well. I'm just basically going to just surprise him, I guess.
Not a pushover. I mean, you tell me if I had to do it.
Right. But I didn't warn him.
No, but I didn't, it was totally new to me. Totally new.
So, it's such a tiny plane that we have to actually walk out onto the tarmac. You're not connecting through the terminal. You have to walk out on.
It's what, about 98 degrees.
Right.
87% humidity again.
Right. And James is like, what's going on? How come we're not, getting on the plane?
Yeah, why are we leaving the airport?
Right. Like, why are we doing this? Why are we walking outside? Why aren't we going like we did before? And I'm like, all
the planes are over there.
I'm like, well, this is a little smaller plane. I explain it as if it's a little smaller, like a little. Like I don't tell them that it's a tiny little thing.
No, yeah.
A little smaller, this plane's going to be.
All right, I'm like, all right, okay.
No, it didn't have a bathroom. No, it didn't have a bathroom, this plane.
No.
So we get there, and they look at me, and they look at James, and they look at our baggage, and they start asking James, how much do you weigh?
I'm like, what the hell's that about?
How much do you weigh? And then they ask.
What does that matter?
Right, and he looks at me, he's like, do I have to answer that?
Jesus, I look that fat.
I'm like, yeah, you have to answer that.
I was skinnier then, too.
They ask me how much I weigh, and then they have like a scale, actually, there, where they're weighing our bags, our carry-on bags.
Yeah.
Because we were only going for a few days, so we didn't have a lot of bags. But remember, I did buy him snorkel and fins, so I had a dive gear bag filled with our snorkel and fins and some bathing suits. So, I mean, it didn't weigh a lot, but it probably weighed like, maybe with all our clothes, like 20 pounds or something like that. So we tell him how much. James finally coughs up how much he weighs. I tell him how much I weigh. They weigh our bag, and they're like, okay, you guys can't sit together.
And I'm like, now what's this about?
And I'm like, what do you mean? Why?
What did I do?
Right, James is thinking he did something wrong.
They think we got fresh on another flight or something.
And
we're being fresh.
He's like, oh, well, because of the weight distribution, we got you, and we got these other people, and we gotta even out the weight, because
and there were some big guys on
if you guys sit together, then you'll weigh more on that side of the plane than the other side of the plane. So you're gonna have to sit, separately. And James wasn't happy at all to hear that.
No, I'm like, what is this all now?
Not happy at all. Not happy at all.
So we shuffle out there. I shuffle out to the plane up like 3 steps.
So I'm like, okay, well, can you sit us in the single seat then? That I can sit behind James and I can hold his hand that way.
Right.
And they said, okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
And so, thank God, it was not windy or anything,
right.
But James somehow made it. I couldn't see his face because I was sitting behind him.
Yeah. Actually, it was less abrupt and less violent than the takeoff out of LaGuardia.
Right.
And I could see the pretty water. It was actually much more relaxing in a way. Right. It was loud, but I didn't mind it that much. And we felt
flew for the first time in his life twice that day. Twice, and it
didn't end there for firsts.
But that's not the end of the story. Now we fly into Nassau, and then
beautiful.
mean,
Right. A
never seen
van
anything.
picks us up from the airport because we're staying in Paradise Island. Paradise Island is a little island that connects to Nassau, the main
yeah,
island.
this van takes you. Remember?
So a little van took us to the hotel on Paradise Island. I believe it was a Holiday Inn.
Yeah, no air conditioning in the van.
No air conditioning.
Just
in
the
van.
windows had those.
It was
tiltos.
literally right next door to, what's that fancy hotel now?
The Ocean Club.
The Ocean Club.
Yeah.
And so,
On NASA.
Right.
No, on Paradise Island.
so we get to the hotel.
Why does the road look wet?
I think it's you know,
Oh, like
the freezing and
moisture.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
because look at the snow. It's a lot of
Yeah.
snow on the side of the road,
yeah,
guys.
we're on 84 now, guys, heading
Yeah.
east.
Yeah, there's a lot of snow on the side of the road. So
We passed through Hartford.
anyway, you know, I say, James, you know, it's so nice out. Let's go to the water. Let's go, you know, let's go snorkeling now.
Yeah.
And James is like, no. Let's check out the hotel first. Let's go to the pool. Maybe
Right.
we snorkel tomorrow.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, that's fine.
The heated pool is beautiful.
You know, we got all weekend. They even had a slide.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Like, it was a really pretty pool.
Yeah, and like a bar, like out there.
So James, you know, like,
I'm
he doesn't-
enjoying myself now.
he doesn't go swimming in the pool. He just, you know, he
Bob's around.
you know, it was
On
like,
the short end.
you know, it was probably about 4 feet of water.
Yeah, it was
you know,
nice.
we just splashed around and we cooled
Beautiful
off.
room, view of the ocean.
And then we went back into the hotel. We had a beautiful dinner at the hotel.
a lot of seafood, yeah.
At the
I had
right,
a fish sandwich.
right, fish sandwich. It was great seafood. I had a conch salad. I remember.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
So anyway, we wake up the next day. I'm like ready to take him snorkeling. I'm like, come on, the water's flat because we could see the water from our window. You know, we were on we were pretty high up, maybe like
Yeah.
15th floor.
Now, guys, I had no idea what snorkeling was.
Right.
Like,
Now-
you think, Jesus, James, do you know, how do you not know?
Right.
It never came up.
Right. So I'm like, James, you know, I got all the equipment for you, and I'm like, I even bought you a dry snorkel. And he looks at me like I have 20 heads, and he's
What are you
like,
talking
what the hell is a dry snorkel? And I'm like,
I'm like, no, I'm going to go in the
I'm
water
like,
with
you know, a dry snorkel. And he's like, no, I don't really know what a dry snorkel is. And I'm like, oh, well, I got you the kind of snorkel that the water won't go down, you know, the tube. It stays dry, so that way you won't get a lot of water in your mouth. I have a regular snorkel, but, you know, I know that you don't have your own equipment. I thought it would be nice. I bought you the really nice one. It's a dry snorkel.
You know, and I'm not too sure what she's
And
talking about.
he doesn't know what the hell I'm saying.
Yeah, all right.
And so I'm like, okay, I'll just explain it to
I'll
him.
go to the beach for a while.
I'll go to the beach. I'll explain what the dry snorkel is. It's a new thing. At that time, that was like a new invention.
Yeah, that was cool.
Right. It was like a brand new,
You know, it helped out a lot, though.
thing. So anyway, we get to the water, and the water is beautiful. It's calm,
Crystal clear.
crystal clear. Like you can walk out and you can be waist deep.
And still see your feet.
You can be neck deep and still see your
Which,
feet.
Jack Rabb, you know, in the Rockaways, that's not happening.
Right. So we get out in the water, and James is like staying like basically, I would say no further than shin deep.
Knee deep.
I
When
don't.
the waves went by, it went over my knees.
Right. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. And I'm like, okay, well, let me show you this snorkel
It
thing.
was the first time I ever wore short pants.
And he's like, okay, well, when do I put these on? And I'm like, what do you mean? When do you put what on? And, you know, he's just holding his fins in his hand.
Yeah, what are these things here?
But he doesn't know when to put them on. I'm like, oh, well, you don't have to put them on now. Like, he starts to put them on. I'm like, you know, you don't have to put them on now. Put them on as we go deeper out. Because,
easier to walk.
you know, it'll be easier to walk once we're in over our head. And he's like, what do you mean over our head? I'm like, well, we're going to go over, you know, the water. We're going to go.
You know, I wasn't playing around. I was serious.
Right. I'm like, well, we're going to go, you know, maybe 20, 30 feet deep water. And he's like,
Yeah.
what?
I grew up a very city life.
And I'm like, yeah, you know, that's, you'll put in your fin then. And he's like, what do you mean? I just hold them now? And I'm like, yeah, you just hold them now, and we'll swim out, and then you'll put them on then.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh.
Yeah,
And I'm like, oh, and then you know, and then I'll show you the snorkel. He's like, well, why don't you show me the snorkel thing now? And I'm like, okay, I'll show you the snorkel thing now. So I show him,
Yeah.
you know, that
Now the
the
water's on my
water's
thighs
not
a
going to
little
go
bit.
in it. And then a fish jumps.
A flying fish.
There was a flying fish. It
Guys,
jumped
the
out
thing
of the
went
water.
right from my head.
Yeah.
Went right from my head. I'm like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
The thing went right from my head. I jumped a mile.
Yeah. He jumps a mile, guys. He jumps a mile.
Thing comes up out of the water.
Yeah.
And rockets right at my face.
And I'm like, oh my God, why is he so scared of this fish?
I'm like, who the hell
It's
is
just a little flying
like,
fish.
what is this now?
Yeah. And then it was at that moment that James decided to tell me
I don't know how to swim.
that he doesn't know how to swim.
I don't honest to God.
That he doesn't know how to swim. Not that he doesn't know how to snorkel. That he doesn't even know how to swim.
Yeah.
Guys, I did not know that James did not know how to swim. I just assumed that he knew how to swim because he grew up in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Well, there's Seaside Park.
Bridgeport is
No
on,
one's going swimming off Seaside Park.
but Bridgeport's on the water.
Yeah, but no one's going swimming off there.
Yeah, it's on the water. So
Pleasure Beach,
And
no
wait
way.
a minute, James's father was a Marine.
Yeah, he knew how to swim.
So I'm like, how on earth did James not know how to swim if his father is a Marine
Never
and he
came
grew
up.
up on the water?
Never came up.
No, not on the water, but near a water. Like I can understand if James grew up in like Arkansas or someplace landlocked.
Landlocked.
Like
right?
that maybe he didn't have a
No,
pool.
all I saw was Long Island Sound my whole
Right,
life.
that maybe he didn't have access to water, that he would not be able to swim. Like, I could understand that. But James grew up where there was a beach nearby. So I figured for sure he knew how to swim. And, I mean, we were in the pool the day before, and he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
So I figured, I never figured that he didn't know how to swim. So now I'm like, oh my God, I got him all this snorkel equipment. The poor man, he doesn't even know how to swim. I'm like, oh my God, I got to teach him how to swim now. So this is not a problem, I'm thinking to myself. I've taught kids how to swim. I'm a lifeguard, and I got taught like the guppy class.
Right.
When I was lifeguarding at the beach, I taught the guppy class. The guppy class is like, your 3-year-olds.
Yeah.
We call them the guppy class.
Yeah.
Basically, they just like.
It's like just in a minute. It was George Costanza taking his in-laws out to the middle of to see his cabin. That's exactly how I felt.
Exactly. So I'm like, oh my God.
There's no cabin.
And I'm like, I've never taught an adult how to swim, but I did teach the guppy class. And like I said, the guppy class consisted of about 3- and 4-year-olds who were basically just learned how to walk, and now I was teaching them how to swim.
Easy. Good.
And what we would do is we would give them a little paddle board, and they would lay on the paddle board like a little kickboard, and they would kick. That was pretty much all they did. And then I would teach them to put their head in the water and blow bubbles to the fish.
Yeah.
That's what I would tell them to do. Blow bubbles to the fish. Like, it was very cute, so they wouldn't be afraid of putting their head in the water. And that was, when you graduated guppy class, those are the 2 things you had to accomplish. You had to successfully blow bubbles to the fish, and you had to kick with your kickboard. You didn't actually learn how to swim, but, you got that far. Now, so here I am with James, and I have no paddleboard. I have no kickboard. I have no nothing. I have fins and a fancy dry tube snorkel.
Yeah, and you had the goggles.
And the goggles. So I'm like, oh my God. All right. I guess we don't do the kickboard, but at least I can have Jim blow bubbles to the fishes.
No, I had no problem though. I went in the water.
So I had him
I wasn't scared. I just didn't know what I was doing.
I had him put on his snorkel because I figured maybe he would be less scared if he could actually see.
Yeah, and I go in the water.
And I tell him to
wow, this is cool.
blow bubbles.
Yeah.
Like I did for the guppy class.
No, I figured it out.
And he did okay.
Yeah, not too bad.
He
I
did
found
okay.
a $100.
And then I was just like, okay, James, now let's try the snorkel. Now, remember, we're still in like waist deep water. So it's not a problem that he doesn't know how to swim. I just want him to get used to putting his head in the water first. Because that's usually people's biggest fear when they don't know how to swim.
It didn't bother me.
Is they're getting their head wet.
Yeah, it didn't bother me.
But that's how I taught the kids.
Yeah.
So he mastered the snorkel.
Yep.
And now I'm like, okay, James, now we got to learn how to float. Now, when the kids, I would teach them how to float. I would have them have the safety of a kickboard underneath their belly so they wouldn't actually sink.
Yep.
But I didn't have a kickboard, so I couldn't do that with James. I said, James, you know what? We can use these fins. Lay on top of the fins. The fins are going to provide a little bit of buoyancy.
Yeah.
And what you gotta do now is you gotta keep your face in the water. Don't lift your head out of the water, and you gotta blow your bubbles to the fishes, and you gotta kick with your feet. And by the end of the day, I had James swimming.
Yeah.
Now, did we go snorkeling that day? No, we didn't.
No, I appreciate it though.
But the next day, James went snorkeling.
Yeah, right along the reef there.
Yeah, we stayed in shallower water. I didn't make him go out into the 20 to 30 feet water that I originally wanted to go out to, but he did quite well.
Yeah, we found some stuff.
We found a sand dollar.
Yeah,
we found
sea biscuit.
a sea biscuit.
A big one, though.
And we still have it to this day. It's in
Yeah,
Florida.
we still have it to this
I
day.
will show you the sea biscuit that James found
And then I went and had a fish sandwich.
on his first swim. Now,
we also told the story about the rental Jeep.
right. But I want to tell you another story.
Yeah.
That night, now we were
Off the show.
that night, we went back to the restaurant at the hotel, and now these guys that had been sitting on a towel, like next to where we had set up our little impromptu learn how to swim school,
Yeah.
had been watching us. And then after I successfully taught James how to swim, I said, I'm going to go out for a swim just for myself right now.
Yeah.
And you watch all the equipment.
Yeah, Carla can swim very well.
And I went out for a swim. Now, I came back from swimming. And, I went out there. I probably swam like a mile away. And then I came back just to get some exercise and like to de-stress from, that was stressful for me. Now, I came back and the guys were talking to James. And they start shouting at me as I'm coming back into the, from onto shore. Hey, wait a minute. There's no real swimming allowed here.
That looks too much like exercise.
That looks too much like exercise.
That's not allowed here.
That's not allowed here.
We're all just sitting here.
Right, because they were just drinking pina coladas, because you could like people from the hotel would come by and they would crack open a coconut for you. And they would serve you a pina colada, like with a fresh Coke in a coconut. It was really fun. So they were laughing with us, and we ended up sitting next to them with dinner, because they became like friendly with us. Like they were laughing at the whole. We told them the whole story. So anyway, that's our short story
that's
about
how I learned how to fly and swim.
James' first time flying, first time swimming, first time snorkeling, all in the course of one day.
Yeah, first time,
Yeah.
There's a first time for everything.
Christian Hansen says, I swim underwater faster than I do on top, less resistance. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Orphan Annie is asking, can I surf? Yes, I can. I'm not that great, but I can surf. I have great balance.
Yeah.
I have great balance.
Great core strength.
Right. The thing is that I always enjoyed swimming, so I didn't.
I gotta slow down.
Yeah. Went to 30 mile an hour, James.
No, that's the exit. But I was going 85.
Oh, okay. So, yes,
Monday does a nice job.
Yeah, I can surf. But I'm not I was never a big surfer head, I guess you could say. Like, I don't know, surfing wasn't that popular in the Bronx.
Well, and when it's so cold, like, the
Yeah.
water's cold.
Well, it's decent in the
But you see
summertime.
those guys in the winter off Long Beach and off the Rockaways?
Yeah, in the Rockaways, they a lot of surfers.
Yeah. How are we doing? We good down there?
So, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm gonna unplug this, see how it's doing. No, that's doing good.
It was cool down there.
Yeah, so that's my my Paradise Island story. You need a wetsuit. Yeah, I ended up buying James a wetsuit for the next time we went snorkeling, because the wetsuit provides some buoyancy.
Yep.
And that helped James because
a little thicker.
Right. The issue with James and swimming is that he doesn't float as well as I do. Like I'm like straight as a board. You know what I mean? Like Like my body is completely straight. Like I don't sag down at all.
Yeah.
Like I have because I'm a proficient swimmer. But like if you're a new swimmer, if you're not like as proficiency,
Yeah, maybe a little uncertain. You know?
right? Buoyancy is an issue, especially men. Men don't have as much body fat as women, so they don't have as much natural buoyancy either. You know, in their bodies. And I mean that in general. It doesn't matter your weight. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in general, men have less percentage of body fat than women do.
Yeah.
Extra good story. Not while doing the Lego build though, acid boy saying, yeah. Eyeglass lady's late to the party, dealing with car repairs. Where are you guys going? Oh, eyeglass lady, we are on our way to
bring everybody up to speed.
Right, if you're just joining our live stream,
Karla's going to bring you up to speed.
James and I got an email this morning from a client that they needed an emergency, you know, kind of like last minute photo shoot for an architecture project that they're working on in Portland, Maine. So we are driving to Portland, Maine. We left at what, 2-something p.m.?
2:30. Yeah.
2:30 p.m. from the East Village of Manhattan.
We hit a lot of traffic.
We had a lot of traffic in the Bronx.
About an hour to get out of the Bronx.
And we're right now we're in still in Connecticut, correct?
No. Yes. We got about 5 miles to the Mass border.
We're 5 miles about from the Massachusetts border.
Then we're going to get on the Mass Pike, 495. Mass Pike will be out for a second.
Eyeglass lady said, I used to be a better swimmer, but lately I've deteriorated on that. I'm going to go back into the pool, but I need to get to swimming back up to speed. Yeah, you know, it's like riding a bicycle. It'll come right back.
Yeah.
DJ E Plasm, I've been strapped quietly on the roof the whole trip.
Yeah, we
oh
hear
my
you
God,
up there.
DJ.
Hear him banging,
no,
guys?
No, don't bang. You woke up Hudson.
Oh, no, sorry. He's okay.
Oh, Hudson was sleeping. Let me show you Hudson.
Oops. Here, turn that on. Yep. There's the Hudster.
You can
DJ
barely
Plasm, don't bang on the roof.
You can barely see him.
I'll pass you up a blanket in a little bit.
Turn off the lights so Hudson can go back to sleep.
It's going to get cold up there.
Hudson,
it's 32 degrees right now, guys.
32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius, guys. Did James pack his Speedo just in case he wants to go swimming in the pool?
I had a pair of plum smugglers.
No, he did not.
Banana hammock. Plum smuggler.
Yeah, Orphan Annie says, I've seen the polar bear swimmers. Yeah, there's the Polar Bear Club in Coney Island.
But the surfers, they have ice around their face.
Right, the surfers, if they have a beard, it's full of ice in the winter.
No.
Oh, Quebec 555 says, careful on those summer tires. They get hard as a rock at freezing temperatures. Oh, that's a good good point. Thank you. I think they don't have summer tires on this car because we did rent it from New York, so it's a winter time in New York. I'm sure there's all seasons on here.
Yeah. Florida car, we have soft rubber.
Yeah.
Summer.
Big hill. You need water, James?
Yeah. Just
water?
Yeah. That's off? Yeah.
Speed limit is 65, guys. The car has a hazard warning. Yes, it does.
31.
31, it's below freezing. Now it's minus, is that -1 Celsius? Touring different places has never been surfing. Surfing is fun, guys.
It's dark out here.
It is dark. You know, if you're new to surfing, guys, you might want to see if you can go body surfing first.
Yep.
And just get like a boogie board or something like that.
Yeah.
See how you like it. There's also, you know, you can do stand-up paddle too, paddleboard.
Paddleboard looks cool.
That's a lot of fun. ARB used to boogie board. Oh, Mateo says, long trip, guys. What's the final destination? Well, tonight we're going to be driving to New Hampshire. We're going to be at the in the White Mountains in New Hampshire. Tomorrow we're going to be driving from New Hampshire to Portland, Maine. And then we have, you know, we have our architectural shoot. We won't be able to live stream the architectural shoot, but we will drive. We will live stream the drive
If we have service.
If we have service. I'm assuming we might, but you know, you never know. Right. And then we'll be able to live stream the drive home. But home we probably won't be leaving until Thursday.
Right, we'll see.
It really depends on you know how long the shoot takes us. I mean, you know, there's a lot of questions.
It's just gonna be dark for the next 2 hours. It's up to you.
So guys, the traffic is pretty light.
God, this car likes to drive fast down the big hills.
Yeah.
You got to be careful because they have speed traps out here.
Yeah, guys, this is a Hyundai Sonata that we're in.
Yeah, I'm doing 80, no problem.
Yeah, it's handling really well.
And people are passing me.
Yeah, let's just, you know, let's do a synopsis on the car. We rented this car from Hertz Rent-A-Car, and it's doing well. So guys, we're gonna probably stop in a little while.
Yeah, we'll go to the Mass border, and then we'll probably take a break.
Yeah, we're gonna juices.
I mean, it's not that far.
Can eat for dinner.
There's nothing to look at.
Right, and then we'll probably stream again, you know, after we take a little dinner break and I use the restroom and all, you know, stuff like that. We have to feed Hudson because, you know, Hudson is used to having dinner before 7 p.m. If he doesn't have his dinner by 7 p.m., he gets cranky-ish.
Yeah.
Want me to get it?
Yeah. I'm gonna hold it.
Where? It's flying off to. Yeah. So hold on, guys. I have to give James the gimbal.
Guys, this is 84 East, heading out of Hartford to the Massachusetts line. We're heading directly east now. Then we go through a toll, and then we get on another road, 495, and then we take a shortcut off that. We'll explain it all.
So we got a lot of different roads, and we will be heading into the mountains, guys. So I mean, I honestly don't know how the cell service is or anything like that. I mean, we're gonna stream as much as we can, but I have no idea. We are streaming using our T-Mobile, not AT&T, so we're trying it out, you know, for the first time. Like, you know, why not?
Yeah, how's the T-Mobile doing?
Yeah,
guys?
how's the picture quality and everything, guys? Let us know. How's it looking? I have an older Hyundai Elantra GT. The Sonata is a futuristic looking car. Yeah, it's doing really well. I mean, I'm giving thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Thumbs up to the Hyundai Sonata. I'd be happy if they gave us this again on a future car rental.
The Malibu was nice for the long, like 20-hour trip to Florida.
Yes.
It was just bigger.
Yeah.
You know?
Last time we had a Chevy Malibu, it was really big. I think I requested that for our trip back down to Florida because we're going to have a lot more bags. We don't have a lot of bags with us. We just have our photo equipment, and basically we only needed, like, you know, 2 days worth of clothes.
Some cold gear.
And cold gear and stuff. And of course stuff for Hudson. Oh, Lino Vincent is off of 128 in Burlington, Massachusetts.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Nice.
comment. I'm not sure how I do that. Oh, I can unpin message. There, I figured out how to unpin the message that I pinned earlier, which was fine, but it doesn't need to be pinned to the chat or anything like that. Oh, RevGen says, I have T-Mobile and it works fine for me on the road. Nice. Oh, so RevGen, is it good up in Maine as well? That's great to know. Thank you for that.
Yeah, great job, Reverend Jen.
Extra good. Look, we can have a picnic now. Can you imagine trying to have a picnic like there's no lights?
No lights. It's 32 degrees.
Guys, there's a picnic area.
Must be nice in the summer.
Look at this. Here's the picnic area right here. Yep. Oh, welcome to Massachusetts. Welcome. Massachusetts welcomes you, guys. It's official. We've crossed another state line. We've gone from New York to Connecticut, now to Massachusetts. And there's snow on the ground. Do you see, guys? Do you see the white snow on the ground? Oh, does Hudson bark while you eat dinner? Wolfgang Productions, no. Hudson basically rarely barks.
There's someone strange in our hallway.
Rarely barks.
Or an intruder down in Florida.
Eyeglass Lady says that the picture quality is great. However, she's a little bit annoyed with her Hyundai right now because it has some quality issues.
Oh, the sound?
Yeah. No. Her car. Her car.
Gotcha.
Oh, good night, Adriana. Thanks for moderating.
Good night, Adriana.
Jack Rabb is saying good night too.
Good night.
Wendy E says welcome to Massachusetts. Oh, Andy Wood has to go to sleep also. Bye, Andy Wood. Thanks for joining us.
We're in Massachusetts now.
Yeah, so
we're
guys,
gonna take a little break.
Yeah, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna find the next exit, and we're gonna get off. We're gonna get something for dinner.
We're on the road about 4 hours
because we've been driving around 4 hours. We're gonna walk Hudson, feed him dinner as well, and then we'll come back on after we have our little dinner break. And hopefully we'll have cell service. Rev Jen says in Maine she has very good service, so we're going to be driving through Massachusetts and then into New Hampshire.
Then into Massachusetts, then into Maine for a second. No, and then New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, and then tomorrow will be Maine. So, guys, we're going to be ending the live stream while we have service before, anything goes wrong, because I want to look on the phone for where James and I can get some dinner, because usually on a normal road trip I pack sandwiches and things like that, but literally I had no time for any of that today. So guys, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you in a little bit. I'll make an advanced announcement. They're going to be starting our live stream once we're ready to start it again for all our YouTube and Patreon members, so you know that we'll be streaming again tonight. So we'll see you in probably maybe 45 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay, bye guys. See you.